You're listening to Oneida High School football on the IH Sports Network with Mark Matthews, John L. Strunk, Kevin Akers, and the voice of the Indians, Tim Smith.
Sponsored by United Cumberland Bank, Scenic Foods, El Rey, Ray's Axe, South Fork Physical Therapy, Lumber King, Potter's Ace Hardware, Salvage LLC, and by title sponsor, First National Bank.
From Northview Academy, your national anthem here tonight as we get set for Oneida football on the road versus the Northview Academy Cougars. Coach Jimmy May was asked earlier this week some questions by Kevin Akers. The first one was about the offense of this Cougar team.
Well, their quarterback for Northview makes their team go. They got everything runs through him. He's pretty fast. He can throw the ball. There's a lot of running in misdirection and zone look with them, and they'll have him fake, and he'll keep it off tackle. And he's the one you got to stop with them. They've got some very capable wide receivers, and they're pretty big. They're probably going to be one of the biggest teams we played all year up front. So we'll have our hands full trying to contain him.
All right, and then you've got the offensive picture of the Northview Academy Cougars, and that has changed a little bit. From what we know, there's a different starting quarterback tonight. It was Alex Cruz, but tonight it's going to be Donnell DJ Thompson at quarterback, and he is a freshman starting at quarterback here tonight, something Oneida knows a little bit about from last year. What about the Northview defense?
Their defense, they're basically out of even front of 4-3 a lot of times, and they'll bring him out of the box and if they've got more than a couple of receivers out there and try to get numbers on them. They're 4 down linemen, or they're pretty big. The biggest front four we played all year. They come up the field very hard, and I try to use that against them. But it's going to be a challenge for our linemen to handle them this week.
All right, so there you have the offense and defense. The Indians have dealt with some injuries through the year. So what's the health status of this Oneida team coming into this game tonight?
We still have Nick Gilbert still out. He'll get an X-ray again Saturday to see how much he has improved from his injury. And Noah Buttram is still out, and hopefully he'll get cleared next week. This is the 4th week he's been out, so we just got to take precautions with any kind of injury like that. And other than that, that's all the ones that are injured right now that can come back in the next week or two.
All right, so Coach May gives you the injury update there, and we are closing in on 5 minutes before kickoff. We're going to have Coach May's final thoughts, and we're going to set the scene and have the opening kick. It's the Oneida Indians at the Northview Academy Cougars, and it's coming up next on the IHSN Sports Network.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Going up there on the road again, we've only played one game at home so far. We lost one to COVID, so this is our 4th trip on the road. We're going up to Northview to play. It should be a good night for football. We're going to have to try to contain their size and be able to block them, and we're going to slow their quarterback down and their receivers because they've got a lot of skill. It's a challenge for us. I think it's a game that we match up well, and we can try to take care of business and try to get us another win because you want to win all the games you can because you get any tiebreakers. One of the tiebreakers is the overall record, so you want to especially win all these non-district games. But it'll be a challenge for us, and you can't wait to get up there and see how it goes.
All right, so we're about to see how it goes, just less than 3 minutes away from the kick for this one, the Northview Academy Cougars. And we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, in case you heard us, that they look a little bit like the Green Bay Packers. But before we describe that to you, I do want to say welcome to Oneida football here tonight. Let your friends know where they can access it if you're already joining us. Kevin Akers is intently watching over the production of tonight. He's doing a great job so far, and he's working all of that. That's why he's so quiet this evening. Toby Garrett is up on the roof bringing you the pictures. And then, of course, Tim Smith, I'm going to be bringing you the play-by-play.
Mark Matthews with a little color.
And John Strunk.
All right, so Northview Academy. They are here in Kodak, Tennessee, and they have the yellow pants with the green and white stripes. They have green jerseys with white numerals. They have a yellow and white stripe on the sleeve. They have a yellow helmet with a green N emblazoned on each side with a green and white stripe down the middle. Oneida continues to change up their combinations, and they come into this game tonight on the road in the smoky gray pants with the orange O emblazoned with the spear on the front left side. They have the white jerseys with the orange numerals, and, of course, the white helmets with the orange stripe down the middle and the orange O with the spear emblazoned on each side as they get set to go for game number 6 on this season. The Oneida Indians, of course, Mark, were winners last week against York. Northview lost to Austin East, and Oneida looks like John L's going to tell us about the captains and the toss and what has occurred here. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, the captains for Northview were Ryan White and William Kirby, I should say are, 2 seniors on that squad. And for Oneida, Ben Buttram, McLaurin Love, Aiden Love, and Xavier Shoemaker, of course, all seniors. And it looks like Oneida won the toss, and they're going to defer to the second half.
All right, so it will be Northview getting the football first, and the Indian defense, which has been the strength of the team, I think, over the course of the last few weeks. Certainly in the last three contests will take the field first. We have seen teams able to move between the 20s from time to time against the Indians, but once they get down to that red zone area, Oneida's pretty good to step up and get a stop. Deep to return will be William Kirby and Gavin Ogle for Northview Academy, and we're set to go with football. The kickoff will be Aiden Love. Oneida will kick it left to right as you view your dial.
Maybe one of the most exciting teams to be on is this kick cover team. You're just flying down there and looking for something to hit.
All right.
Exciting stuff.
So the referees will clear it and give the whistle, and Aiden will make his way to the football. In the second half of the Oneida 2021 football season is underway. Aiden Love's kick, angling toward an up man, fielded at the 21, up to the 25, out to the 30, 35, out to the 40, and he's going to be dropped at about the 45-yard line on a good return by the up man there for Northview Academy, which I believe was Dion Dukes, a junior. And Northview will come out and set up offensively up front. Caleb Browder, Andrew Rudder, Devin Miller, Ryan Wright, and Jacob Haney. The receivers are William Kirby and Gavin Ogle. The quarterback is Donnell DJ Thompson. The running backs Kareem Dermaz and Jamal Velez Baker. So here we go. From a pistol formation, man comes in motion from left wing back. He'll sweep around to the right, takes a look, cuts back up into the wrong place. It's C.J. King.
Well, first play of the ball game, baby. C.J. King busts into the backfield and blows that play up.
That was Kareem Dermaz with the run, the sophomore, and when he cut back against the grain, he cut right into C.J. King's territory, and that didn't go well. It's second down and 12 now. Northview will snap it from their own 44-yard line. They need the Oneida 44 for a first down, and the quarterback Thompson in the pistol formation brings Dermaz in motion again, takes the snap, hands to him. He'll cut over the right side 45. He's across the 50, down to the Oneida 46-yard line, looks like. And that's where they're going to spot at the 47-yard line. So that was a good run by Kareem Dermaz, and it's going to be a third down and 3 after that knifing cut.
Yeah, he got on the edge right there, John, and was able to pick up some good yards.
Yeah, just enough blocking there on the right side of the offensive line. He got a little crease and did a little bit of himself to get what he got, so made it very third and manageable after they get a loss on first down.
So they'll snap it from the Oneida 47-yard line. And again, Thompson will be in the pistol formation, brings a man in motion, takes the snap, turns and hands. They need the 44-yard line, and this is going to be a run for Tyler Gildersleeve up to the 45-yard line, which will bring up a fourth down and 1 and a decision for Coach Heath Woods of Northview Academy.
Boy, tough sledding right between those tackles. The Indian defense is tough right in there. C.J. King in there again on another tackle against that run back. Not able to move him off the football.
They're going to go for it, I think, fourth and 1, but they're on the Oneida side of the field.
Thompson in the pistol. They need a yard. They'll snap from the Oneida 45-yard line with a 4th and 1. Here's the snap, and it's going to be, looks like a little busted play, and sweeping out to the right. Thompson is going to be taken down for a loss back at the 48-yard line, and it will be a turnover on downs as the Indians will take over in plus territory here.
Great job, great pursuit. Looked like a busted play, but great pursuit by the Indian front.
Yeah, the front 6 for Oneida on that series of down did a wonderful job, and we'll take over on downs right at midfield, almost 48, Oneida's own 48, and great field position to start our first drive.
Caden Rector will be the quarterback for the Indians, and he will work from the shotgun. To his left is Rylan Duncan. Wing back to the right, 2 receivers to the right. That's the wide side of the field on 1st and 10. Here's the snap to give Rylan Duncan. Ducks his head, drives forward to the 50-yard line. He gets to midfield on a 2-yard gain, and will bring up a 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, looked like he almost hesitated there, just a little bit of a stop step and then cut back in. Maybe he was waiting for that hole to open up a little bit more, but picks up about 2. Good job by Northview up front. Man, they're big across that front. Team.
I think he's seen total chaos, Mark, and he just ducked his head and got what he could get because they were collapsing that line.
All right, from the shotgun, Rector has Phillips to his left, Duncan to his right on a 2nd down and 8 from the 50. Rector takes the snap, looking to throw, pumps right side, now goes deep down the right side, putting it up for McLaurin Love, and it's going to be incomplete. And it was a pass defense there, and a little bit of contact. Oneida fans probably felt like William Kirby arrived before the football, but the officials let them play on this one, and it will be an incomplete pass and bring up a 3rd and 8.
Yeah, the corner didn't bite on that. He stayed back off of the receiver, and just maybe a little bit too much air under that football.
Yeah, they're playing off on both sides. Corners are playing off, so we're going to have to throw it underneath or test them underneath first. We did a double move to test them on that first pass attempt. Didn't work. 3rd and long.
Now Rector from the shotgun, Rylan Duncan to his right. 3rd and 8, and they bring them off sides. They get Northview to jump, so it will be a 3rd down and 3 yards instead of a 3rd and 8 now.
Yeah, good job by Caden Rector. Good hard count, pulled him offside, put it in very 3rd manageable situation here.
So now on 3rd down and 3, Rector from the shotgun, Duncan to his right, snapping at the 45-yard line of Northview, rolling right, Rector looking. He fires the pass complete to McLaurin Love. Love down to the 35, still driving forward to the 30 for a First National
Ball's
Bank
out.
1st down.
Ball came out late, and they didn't blow the whistle. Should have already blown it dead. Hopefully they mark it dead, but the ball was out.
Yeah, we got back on it. Looked like Shoemaker was able to get back on the football.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what set that play up. Rylan Duncan made a heck of a block. It was getting good pursuit off the edge, and he picked up that defensive end to give Caden time to get outside to make that pass. Beautiful pass right there. Beautiful catch.
So a First National Bank 1st down for the Indians, and now they'll snap at the 30-yard line of Northview Academy. TJ Meredith in at running back here to the left of Caden Rector, but this one's blown dead by the officials.
They're going to review that fumble.
Is that what it is? Oneida playing on turf tonight here. All Sevier County teams have artificial turf, and now the official being called over to the far sideline. So
I think the coach wants to have his ear.
Well, right now the clock is still running.
Oh, well, that is a problem. Yep, Kevin has spotted it. Even among his many duties here tonight, he has seen what the issue is for Oneida. Or actually for the officials. It's not Oneida's problem here. Now it looks like they've got it stopped and now restarted. 8-10 and ticking in the first quarter. Oneida with a fresh set of downs at the 30-yard line of Northview Academy. From the shotgun, Rector taking the snap, hands to Meredith. Through the middle, Meredith down to the 25, spins off a man inside the 20, and that's going to be a very close. I'm going to wait to call it till they check the sticks here. Perhaps he's just shy of a 1st down. It's 1 yard short. That's a 9-yard carry for TJ Meredith.
Yeah, and they got big 75 moving out of the way. Ryan Wright, he's a senior defensive tackle. Man, the Indian offensive line is moving them off of the football. TJ Meredith pick and choose his way up through there. Great job up front.
From the 21, 2nd down and 1. Rector takes the snap, gives again to Meredith. Meredith stretches forward. He gets inside the 20, down to the 19, and that is a First National Bank 1st down for the Indians. 1st and 10. Now at the 19 of Northview Academy. First drive of the game for Oneida's offense after the defense got a turnover on downs.
Yeah, and I know that Coach May was a little bit worried about that, about their front 4 and front 5, and we've handled business so far.
Yeah, nice job by Meredith. Just knowing down and distance, just knowing that we needed a yard for the 1st down, so he dives and makes sure he gets enough, gets a new set of sticks.
Rector from the shotgun again on 1st and 10 takes the snap, and he's sprinting to his left, looking. He fires deep to the left corner. The pass is going to be tipped away at the last moment by Northview Academy. It was Dion Dukes recovering and knocking it away from a potential touchdown catch for Oneida, I believe, for the Indians back there. It was Todd Derrick Ryan.
Yeah,
Hey.
Ben Buttram was standing wide open, nobody within 10 yards of him.
And the reason he was is because his guy, the cornerback on that side, he's the one that dropped back. He seen the pass, and he dropped back and knocked it away. The guy that was actually guarding the receiver was beat, and so we got to take advantage of that. If he's going to play deep, we got to throw it underneath.
2nd and 10 from the 19 now for the Indians. Snap, here's the give, and it's going to be Ryland Duncan. Starts right, goes back left, rumbles down to the 15-yard line. And that's going to be about a 4.5-yard carry on 2nd down and give Oneida a 3rd and a long 5. They need the 9-yard line for a first down. Actually, it's spotted right at the 14, so it's going to be 3rd and exactly 5 with 6:25 ticking in a scoreless first quarter.
In that twin set, and we've been running the twin set to the wide side, which right now is the left. If they come with a twin set, that underneath receiver is open as far as a short pass pattern. They're playing off of him.
So now on 3rd down and 5 from the 14. Colton Darty comes in motion from right to left, dances across the formation. Here's the snap. It's going to be Rector firing. It's going to be complete. First down. It's a First National Bank first down, and again climbing the ladder to reel this one in, McLaurin Love.
Man, he's got a set of hands. He done a great job. He did that last week. Made a spectacular catch again this week. Passed a little bit high. Caden's put it where the defender can't get it. Love goes up, catches the football. First down Indians inside the 10 on about the 8-yard line.
Fantastic first opening drive for Oneida, guys. Doing it all, run and pass.
1st and goal. Rector in the shotgun. Duncan to his right. 2 receivers to the left. Tight end on the right side. And here from the 8, here's the snap, and Rector hands it off. It's going to be Duncan spinning down inside the 5 near the 4. So about a 4-yard gain on first down for Ryland Duncan, and the Indians are knocking on the door with a 2nd and goal at the 4 of Northview Academy.
Good hard running right there. Good block up front by the left defense or left offensive tackle and that left guard moving him cats off the football, John.
And both running backs, Meredith and Duncan, are imploring that or using that spin move, guys. They have used it well for extra yardage so far. Ryland did that right at the line of scrimmage and got a couple more extra yards by it. A little bit of confusion here in the backfield.
2nd and goal at the 4 from the shotgun here. Duncan shifts from left to right.
That's a penalty.
And Phillips moves at the same time.
Call a timeout.
And Indians, they have to burn a timeout. Or no, they don't burn a timeout, and they get the penalty. It was 2 men in motion at one time.
Yep. I was hoping we'd burn a timeout there and save the yardage. Don't know if we could have. The official was just waiting for us to move to drop the flag.
So they'll move it back to the 10. And it will be 2nd and goal from the 10.
That was on our grade card, guys. Penalties, they're not – sometimes they don't hurt you, but it's when you get them sometimes that are really detrimental. We're sitting there on the 5-yard line. Now we're back to the 10.
And now it's going to be a rush to get this play off possibly with 5 seconds on the play clock. As Oneida gets set, Rector checks and now takes the snap, hands it off Ryland Duncan. He's down to the 5. He's to the 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Indians. So the Indians recover from the penalty and get a 10-yard touchdown run. Ryland Duncan.
You know, Ryland just wanted that extra yardage there. That's why he just wanted that extra yardage there to back him up a little more. And he got 10 out of that. Great run, great blocking up front.
It was, and the backs are running hard.
Extra point attempt. Aiden Love puts it in the air. This one is going to be no good, off to the left. So the Indians do not get the extra point, but they do get the lead. With 4:10 to play in the first quarter, your score is Oneida 6, Northview 0.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it. And daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back to Oneida football. The Indians have a 6-0 lead with 4:10 to play here in the first quarter. The Indians get a stop, turnover on downs, stopping a 4th and 1 from Northview and turn it into 6 points, but miss the extra point. Aiden Love will kick it off for the Indians from his 40. And Love puts a low liner. It's tipped. And now Northview struggling to recover it, and it's up for grabs. Who got it?
Wow.
I think Northview got it, but this was close. The officials are sorting it out. It's going to be Northview football, but that was close. It was recovered by William Price.
What you saw was an up man, yes, put his paw up and kind of not, and I'm sure he's getting a talking to by the coaching staff over there on Northview side. Let that go to the guys with the hands back there. And they are very fortunate Oneida didn't get a turnover to their advantage.
1st and 10 Northview. They'll snap from their 34-yard line. Thompson will be in the pistol with Tyler Gildersleeve behind to his right. Here's the snap. Thompson looking to throw for the first time, rolling right. He's got some time. Now he's going to cut it forward. He gets to the 40-yard line, and he gets hammered as he gets up to about the 41. But a good chunk of yardage for the quarterback Thompson on the run. He'll pick up about 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, he tried to slide there at the end but got clobbered anyway. Rylan Duncan come up and Elijah Phillips to make the stop. But he found a little seam out there, got us spread out wide and found a little seam to run in.
So now Thompson again from the pistol. Looks like Jackson Gent behind him. He hands it off to him in the middle. It's going to be clogged up and stopped for perhaps a loss of a yard from this. Certainly no gain on the play for Gent. It will be 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, Elijah Phillips and also big number 78.
Yeah, CJ very active tonight.
They can't handle him. He's not being blocked. They just can't handle him up front so far.
So here's a 3rd and 3 for Northview Academy. They need their 44. They'll snap it from their 41. Thompson has a setback behind him, man in motion. He goes a pitch to the man. He is going to get to the 38-yard line and be dropped by the Indians. Gildersleeve, a loss of yardage. It'll be 4th and punting time for Northview.
Looked like Matthew Brown, Rylan Duncan, Matthew Brown the first one to get in there at him and bring him down for a couple of yard loss. Great job. Great pursuit by this Indian defense.
Okay, they've ran 7 offensive plays, guys. 3 of them are negative plays for Oneida's defense, and 1 is a no gain. So only 2 positive plays have they ran so far. Check that, 3.
Jimmy Kosnicki is a punter and a kicker. He stands at his own 24. Takes the snap, punts it away. It's angling toward Meredith. Now the Indians got to be careful and make sure it doesn't touch them as it's going to roll to a stop. Good punt as it's going to go all the way down inside the Oneida 20 to around the 19-yard line. So the Indian defense gets a 3 and out. And now with 2:03 to play in the first quarter, Oneida's offense will take the field with a 6-0 lead.
Yeah, and marched right down the field the first time they had it. Great job by Coach May in calling that first drive.
It was a good combination of run and pass, a little bit of complementary offense there. And what can you say? You open it up on your open drive, you get points, and looking for more now.
Sophomore Rector with a last-moment word from his coach will now take the field and shares with his team the plan. He's going to be in the shotgun. Rylan Duncan to his left. Wingback left, 2 receivers left. And now on 1st and 10 from their 19. Rector takes the snap, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, he's going to fire on the short pass. It's going to be incomplete, a little bit too tall there for his intended receiver. And it will bring up a 2nd down and 10.
But, man, they've got the right idea. They're rolling him out, rolling away from any kind of pressure that he's going to get, and firing it over there on the sideline to those receivers.
And underneath is what's open right now. The DBs are set on not letting us throw it over their head. They're backing up, and so the underneath patterns are there. Unfortunately, he rolling to his left, right-handed quarterback. He sailed that one a little bit.
Now from the shotgun, it will be Rector. And Meredith shifts from left to right, and a flag comes in. He had a 4 receiver set out there, a pair to either side, and it's going to be offsides against Northview Academy.
Yeah, it looked like 55. Christopher Gibbons jumped off. He was this left defensive end, and whenever Rylan Duncan came in motion, he jumped.
West and Love to the left, and it is Shoemaker and Lindbergh to the right. Meredith shifts, gets the handoff, tries the middle, gets across the 25-yard line out near the 28. And that's very close to a first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Indians after the T.J. Meredith run.
Yeah, good job there by the front on the left side, or on the right side. And he got onto that second level, and a linebacker come up to make the stop. But good hard run, 4-yard run there by T.J.
Again, Meredith to the right of Caden Rector on 3rd down and 1. Indians snap it from their 28, hand to T.J. Meredith, and he's going to be hit in the backfield and drop for a loss. So the Indians will go 3 and out here and be forced to punt from deep in their territory as we hit the 1-minute mark of the first quarter. Oneida leads 6-0. Well, they're spotting it. It's going to be 1 yard, and it's 4th and 1.
Yeah, they're bringing
Ethan Anderson out to punt.
Yeah, and number 80 is going to drop back for the punt return, and he's the guy that looked a little bit electric on that first kickoff, so got to be careful here.
William Kirby, he's back at his 37-yard line. Here's the snap and whistles. Could this be a penalty on
It
Northview?
Came from the back judge. Yeah, we might get a first down here.
No, legal procedure against Oneida.
All right, so that'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Indians.
I wonder what the back judge saw from that as far as, he's standing behind. Maybe we moved the ball a little bit.
Could be. Anderson now stands at his 10-yard line. And Kirby deep to return. Here's Anderson getting the punt away. It's going to bounce at the 48 of Oneida, rolls across the 50, down to the Northview 43-yard line where the Indians will down it with 14 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Oneida leads 6-0. Northview about to get their 3rd possession.
Got to love that turf on that roll, right? Both teams have took advantage of that on the punt game.
Yeah, wasn't a great punt, but he got the roll there at the end. It looked like he was feeling some pressure back there because they was trying to bring it off the edge and got close to it.
So now the first quarter, 14 seconds left, and it's DJ Thompson in the pistol formation. Brings a man in motion. Low snap. Thompson just has to run it himself. I think he was going to hand it off. Now he sweeps out to the right, trying to get to the corner. He's to the 45, knocked out of bounds as he approaches the 48, 49-yard line. So this will go for a 5-6 yard gain perhaps. Stops the clock with 7.5 seconds to play. It will be a 6-yard scamper. Nope, they're moving it back to the 48. So a 5-yard run. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for Northview.
And it looks like they're trying to set up that little shovel pass where he's coming in motion like that jet sweep motion, and he's trying to flip it to him, but the snap's been low both times that they've done that.
Yeah, and we got to be careful not to over pursue on that play and get suckered in that way, Mark.
So now seems a little confusion for Northview out of their huddle. Thompson in the shotgun takes the snap, fakes the give, looking to throw out to the sideline. It's going to be incomplete, and that will stop the clock with 2.3 seconds to play. Try to get it to Jamaz on the pass play.
Listen, Xavier Shoemaker came in there like a bull, and if that wasn't holding, I don't know what it was, but it looked like he had a hold of him around his neck before he wouldn't get to the quarterback. Other than that, he would have had a quarterback sack.
Yes, and that's the first pass attempt by Northview at this point in the ball game, and 3rd and long, 3rd and 5, mid-range. Do they try again here? They haven't ran that little shuttle pass yet, Mark, that you've been expecting.
From their own 48, Thompson takes
Somebody
the snap.
had to move.
Little delay. Now he's rolling left. He's got pressure. He's up to the 45. He's to the 50. He stretches for the sticks, and he's hit as he goes out of bounds. Was he hit out of bounds is the question. No. There's not a flag.
I mean, it was right there. It was shoulder pad meet line. They were 2 guys from Oneida just clobbered him as he running out of bounds. He kind of slowed down and thought maybe they wouldn't hit him as he's running out of bounds, but it was a perfectly legal hit the way I saw it.
End of the first quarter. We'll take a break. Telling you the score at the end of 1. It'll be a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10, Northview at the Oneida 46. When we come back, it's Oneida 6, Northview 0.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. you can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back, second quarter, and this is going to be Thompson handing it off. Dermaz tries to get through the middle, and the Indians stuff him in the backfield and drive him down at about the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 yards, bring up a 2nd and 12.
Yeah, Xavier Shoemaker, man, he's tough to handle out there. And also Matthew Brown, I believe, was in on the stop, but they come off that edge. They was running that jet sweep motion and shovel pass, whatever it's called there. And they got in there and made a big stop.
Yeah, 4th tackle for loss or on the running game for Oneida so far. Guys, I think Oneida may shift their defense a little bit more to this running game as we go along. The passing game seems non-existent for Northview.
Thompson from the shotgun. He's rolling left. He's looking to pass. Now he tucks it. Now he fires it. It's tipped. Incomplete. Oneida close to being there. I think that was either Matthew Brown, McLaurin Love.
Ryland Duncan's the one tipped the pass.
But in the area was what I was talking about. I think it was Matthew Brown almost there for an interception too. So it's going to be 3rd and 12. That stops the clock. 11:13 to play first half. It's Oneida 6, Northview Academy 0 at this point.
I think we dial up pressure right here. I think we bring those linebackers, maybe both of them, and just put the pressure on this quarterback to make a play with his arm. I don't know if he can at this point.
All right, quarterback Thompson takes the snap on 3rd and 12, fakes the give, now goes deep down the right side. Ball is too deep, overthrowing the receiver and the cover man. Colton Daugherty was there in the area if necessary. Kirby overthrown. That's going to be 4th down and 12 for Northview.
Yeah, it almost looked like the receiver ran a deep out, and it looked like he was trying to hit him on a fly pattern, but good coverage by the Indians.
Yeah, it was like a sideline post, and just.
Uh-oh, what did we miss there?
We missed a penalty.
Well, it was a late hit on the quarterback, I believe.
Yep. There we go.
Well, it's going to be a 1st down for Northview now. They're at the Oneida 33-yard line. I did not see that flag.
I missed it as well.
So now Thompson will have a 1st and 10 at the Oneida 33-yard line. From the pistol, takes the snap, turns, hands it off, Gildersleeve over the left side, following blockers down inside the 30 and near the 29-yard line.
C.J. King over there also looked like Elijah Phillips in on the stop. But I don't know, the Gildersleeve, man, he's got some wheels. He got up in there in a hurry and picked up 5 yards. He had a couple of blockers in front of him, but pretty good run there on 1st down by Northview.
About a 4-yard gain. It will be now 2nd down and 6. And from the pistol, once again, Thompson brings a man in motion, turns, hands it off to Dermaz, and he is going to – they tried to strip the ball from him, nearly got to it. He gets to the 25-yard line. So he will pick up yardage here, and looks like he's going to be about 2 yards shy of a 1st down. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, 3rd and very manageable, and there's a player down for Northview.
All right, so a player down for the Cougars, and we will take a break as they tend to him with 10:09 to play here in the first half. We take the break with your score. It's Oneida 6 and Northview Academy 0.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place. odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Welcome back. Oneida and Northview Academy. It is 4th down and 7. And Northview is going to go for it at the 30-yard line here. And the quarterback Thompson in the shotgun. 5 receivers. Rolling left, has pressure from Rylan Duncan. Now he's running for his life to the right. He just puts it up for grabs. Out of bounds, incomplete. And it will be a turnover on downs.
That's got to be a penalty since there was nobody around.
They're throwing the flag. You're right.
Yeah.
So it will go over to Oneida. Another turnover on downs and another big stop for the Indian defense.
Yeah,
9:08 to play first half.
Coach Martin's dialing up pressure. He knows that they're having a tough time throwing the football. Our DBs, our corners, and our safeties are doing a good job in that defensive backfield of covering the receivers up. And when you get those linebackers like Rylan Duncan getting after the quarterback, it makes him, a little antsy. He don't want to take a big shot. And he just got rid of that one, rolled out to the right and threw it out of bounds, got a penalty.
And I don't know, with it being a 4th down, they are going to walk it off. So I didn't know if you had to replay that down or if you could take it since it's a dead ball, but they're marking it off.
All right, so with 9:08 to play here in the first half, Oneida will get the football once again with a 6-0 lead. Rylan Duncan, Elijah Phillips to each side of Caden Rector.
5-man front defensively.
Rector taking the snap, looking right, fires across the field to McLaurin Love. Blockers out in front of him. He gets out to the 45-yard line to the 46. So that will be about a 5-yard gain. That's a long throw for a 5-yard gain, and it will be 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, and the pass is a little bit high. We get that thing down in there and hit him more in the numbers. He's got a little bit better of a chance of moving it upfield, but still a good gain. Good easy pass for him to make over there, and good job by Caden McLaurin.
More of a 4-yard gain, we'll call it, back to the 46-yard line. Oneida needs the 48 of Northview for a first down. Rector from the shotgun now on 2nd down and 6. Takes the snap, gives to Rylan Duncan. Rylan is going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Maybe a loss of a yard here. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, looked like we had them blocked pretty good up front, but one of our linebackers got free and was able to come up and make the stop on Rylan. And that's tough.
Yeah. So Oneida will snap it on a 3rd and 6 from their own 46-yard line here. Rector has T.J. Meredith to his left. And Rector takes the snap here, rolling left, pitches it in the middle, and that is going to be Hunter Shoemaker. Tried a little trickeration there and got it up to the 48-yard line, but it's still going to bring up a 4th and 4 for the Indians, as Northview was able to come up with the stop. So it's going to be a time to punt for the Indians here, perhaps. I don't know. Let's see.
Sending the quarterback back out.
Yeah, 4th down and 4.
We've drawn them off sides twice, guys. I believe we need more of this right here and then use it. Who am I to say?
Is not under shotgun. Meredith to his left. Rector with the count, and they don't get them offside, and so the Indians take a timeout. We'll take the same with 7:03 to play here in the first half. We'll take the break with your score. It's the Oneida Indians 6 and the Northview Academy Cougars 0.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to Northview Academy. The Indians call a timeout. They're lining up to go for it. 4th and 4 from their own 48-yard line. Rector from the shotgun with Meredith to his left.
You better get it called.
Coach May's changing the play when he's seen what they lined up in.
Rector calls for a man, takes the snap, pitches, and he's trying to get to the 48. Trying to get to the corner. Lindbergh stretching out, and it's out there. Lindbergh spins down to the 42, and Landon Lindbergh gets a First National Bank first down. I don't know if there was anybody else that could have squirmed around and done that.
He got sideways right there at the last man and squeezed between two defenders to pick up that first down. Well, actually picked up way more than a first down. Picked up about, 12 yards. Great play call. Great job.
Exactly. Yes, sir. And Coach May was dancing down the sideline, yelling at his quarterback to change that play. They changed it when they seen what they lined up in. And you got to think that was the punt return team that was out there, not the full defense.
So now on 1st and 10, they take the snap, hand it to T.J. Meredith. He steps out to the 40. He's to the 35. He's to the 30. And where does he go out of bounds? T.J. Meredith has a First National Bank first down.
Did you see it?
No.
That flash, he looked like his daddy.
Oh.
Woo, boy, he hit it up in there, bounced it to the outside man, and turned on the jets. Got down the side, picked up a first down. Great job, man.
To the 26-yard line. The Indians offense cooking right now with 6:15 to play in a first half. They lead 6-0, and now they're looking for more. West and Buttram split off to the right. Shoemaker and Ryan to the left from the shotgun. Rector takes the snap. He's rolling right. He fires the pass over. It's going to be complete to Ben Buttram. He's down to the 20-yard line and takes it all the way to about the 17. Big yardage on first down there in the connection from Caden Rector to Ben Buttram.
Oh, yeah, a little easy pitch and catch. He's rolling him out right over there, getting him close to them receivers. Caden's firing a very accurate football over there to Ben Buttram. Ben Buttram making a great catch. Picking up
9 yards.
Yeah, picking up a 9-yard gain on first down, man.
Rector very much in control on this offense. Yeah. Looks over to the sideline, gets the play barked, and now he's ready to go with a 2nd and 1. Rector takes the snap, hands it to Rylan Duncan, asks for a yard. He's got it and more. Down around the 10-yard line, it's going to be a First National Bank first and goal now for the Indians just inside the 10.
Boy, and they're giving them running lanes, big running lanes. They're moving this big defensive line for Northview Academy. The Indians are whipping them up front.
All coming back. All coming back.
Oh, there's a flag down, and they're going to step it off and move it back to the 22.
I think we had a legal procedure, guys. It was dropped by the outside official as soon as the play took off, so I don't know if one of our guys jumped off sides, but they called a legal procedure, which is usually in the backfield.
So 2nd down and 6 now for the Indians, and Rector in the shotgun has Duncan to his left. On 2nd and 6, he's looking to throw. Fires out, left side. It's going to be too tall, incomplete for McLaurin Love. Pass just sailed on him there. It stops the clock. 4:56 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, and we've not been real successful when we just drop when Caden drops back. I think he's a little bit more comfortable when he rolls out of that pocket and he sees them receivers in front of him. He can fire darts down through there.
So it will be 3rd down and 6. The Indians need the 16 for a first down. They'll snap it from the 22. Leading 6-0 with 4:56 to play here in the first half. Rector from the shotgun, Duncan to his left. He's looking to throw, rolling to his left. Now he dumps the pass off. It's complete. A slip, and then going to a knee. It's going to be McLaurin Love, I think, who makes the reception, and there's a hold behind the play.
Yeah, and I seen that one. We got a handful of 75's jersey. He was heading towards the quarterback, and
that's from the 26-yard line. They're going to mark that off. So that's going to make this a 3rd down and 20.
Yeah, and we've done it to ourselves a couple times here, guys. We've gotten down into their territory, deep into their territory, and we just killed ourselves. I think you need to have a 8 or 10 yard route here, John, and then try to do it in 2 plays instead of one throwing over the top.
And their speed is in the secondary. Okay, they're not going to let us get behind them at this point. I've been watching them, so yeah, let's work it as a 2-play situation.
3rd down and 20. Jaden Anderson into the backfield to the left of Caden Rector on 3rd down and 20. Here's the snap. And the little toss out to Jaden Anderson. And now he's going to take it up the left sideline. Anderson is going to stretch it up to close to the 30-yard line. That was he had an option to throw it if something was open downfield. It wasn't. And so it will be a gain of about 5 and bring up a 3rd and 15 or 4th and 15 for the Indians at the 31.
I'd like to see old number 6 getting on the edge there. He's got some wheels.
So now Lindbergh shuffles in with this 4th and 15. And now Coach Jimmy May is going to take a timeout. We'll take the same. 4:18 to play, first half. We take the break with your score from Kodak. It is Oneida 6, the Northview Academy Cougars 0.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Welcome back to Oneida football. The Indians have the lead 6-0 on the road against the Northview Academy Cougars. However, they have a 4th and 15 and have burned their 2nd time out of the half to put together the plan. They need the Cougars 16. They'll snap it here from the 31.
Coach made mention of the front 4 trying to get upfield, and they were going to try to make them pay for that. We've seen a shuttle pass where we see a screen.
Rector from the shotgun, dropping back, looking, has pressure, fires down to Ryland Duncan down the left side. He's trying to get to the 16, driving forward. He's close.
Oh, he's so close. Where will they spot this thing? They gave it to him, guys. I believe he got it.
I think he did.
Yeah.
I think we got a First National Bank first down on what was a 4th and 15. What an effort by Ryland Duncan. Getting him out against those DBs.
Yeah, and he was about 3.5 yards short, and he just lowered his head, and he hammered it, for the first down. Great job.
Indians overcoming penalties of their own here. Now they're at the 15 with a 1st and 10. Rector from the shotgun. And on 1st and 15, takes the snap, gives to Ryland Duncan.
Not?
He goes through the middle, pushes the pile down to the 13-yard line. Or they call it the 14 here. Looks like he picked up a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. 3:39 and ticking in this first half. Oneida leads 6-0.
Yeah, they tightened it up a little bit down here inside the 15-yard line, John.
Yeah, they went back and forth between a 4 and a 5-man defensive front. Looks like we should have a gap right there between center and guard.
2nd down and 9 for the Indians. They need the 5 for a first down. Here's the snap. Caden Rector fakes the give. He rolls out to the left. He's at the 10. He's going to be pushed out of bounds, and there's a flag. It's going to be a First National Bank first down via penalty, and the Indians will have a 1st and goal. Yeah. Once they sort this out, Rector trying to get to the sticks, comes down out of bounds, and then takes a push after clearing the sideline.
Yeah, he got inside the 5-yard line, so he was about 3 yards short of the first down. And
the 10, you mean? He got inside the 10 because the 5 was the first down marker.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
Yes. Mm-hmm. There you go. Anyhow.
It's going to spot it just inside
we got a first
the 5.
Down. That's all that matters.
1st and goal at about the 4-yard line with 3:06 to go in the first half.
The 6-0 score, guys, does not paint the picture of how dominant Oneida has been tonight in this first half.
It's going to be an I formation. Phillips in front of Ryland Duncan on 1st and goal from the 4. Rector takes the snap, gives to Duncan. Right side, They wrap him up quickly and bring him down. Loss of yardage here, I believe. Back outside the 5.
We Olayed that time, guys. We Olay blocked on that one. We didn't. They had 3 men in the backfield when Ryland got the football and dropped him for about a yard loss.
Yeah, they sent their linebackers, I believe, Mark, and just overwhelmed us on that side. They guessed right on that play.
Just outside the 5.
Look here, I formation.
Phillips in front of Duncan. Rector takes the snap, gives to Duncan. Now over the left side, Duncan to the 5, 3 to the 1, and roll just outside the end zone. They're going to mark him down.
Looked like he rolled on the defender, and the defender threw him in the end zone.
He's at the 1.
Yep, they're giving it right to the doorstep.
3rd and goal at the 1 as the clock approaches 2 minutes to play in the first half. Oneida leads 6-0, and they'll have 2 plays from the 1.
Well, I get right up under center.
I do that same thing right
there again. And I quarterback sneak it 2 times if I had to.
You do have the I formation. You have Phillips in front of Duncan from the 1 yard line. Rector under center. Takes the snap, gives to Phillips, pushing the pile through the middle. Touchdown Indians. Elijah Phillips on the score, and Oneida has hit the board again.
Or do that, turn around and hand it to Elias and him score the touchdown. Great job, great movement up front right there between the guards. Got them out of the way. Great job by the Indian front. Great job by the quarterback and old Elias there getting into the end zone.
Looks like the Indians might go for 2.
Call a timeout to do it.
Yeah, they're going to call a timeout to do it. We'll take the break. 1:43 to play first half. As we break, we tell you the score. It's the Oneida Indians 12, the Northview Academy Cougars 0.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to Oneida football on the I8 Sports Network. Oneida leads 12-0. They've called their final timeout of this first half to set up a 2-point conversion play. They will have 2 receivers to the left, McLaurin Love, Tate West, 2 receivers to the right, and Hunter Shoemaker, and I think it's Ben Buttram. And from the shotgun, it will be Caden Rector with Duncan to his left. Rector takes the snap, fires the pass into the end zone. It's going to be deflected, incomplete. So Oneida will have to settle for the 12-0 lead, and we'll take another break with 1:43 to play in the first half. Your score is Oneida 12, Northview 0.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back to Oneida football. 1:43 to play here on the I8 Sports Network. First half, Oneida leads now 12-0. Missed the extra point on the first try, failed the 2-point conversion, but 2 touchdowns tonight, and the Indians will now kick it to the Northview Academy Cougars. Hayden Love to kick it off. In over ending kick, fielded, bounces to the turf, and then it's just going to be covered here by Dion Dukes. And so the Cougars, with 1:40 to play in the first half, will take the field with their quarterback, Donnell DJ Thompson. They'll start from their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, both times. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Mark. Our defense has been dominant, guys. They've got 13 rushing attempts. Of those 13 rushing attempts, 6 have been negative or no gains that our defense has allowed. So our defense has shown out a little bit tonight, and that's what I meant earlier when I said even though it was 6-0, it's 12-0 now. That score is not indicative of how dominant Oneida has been in this first half.
Thompson from the pistol formation. Low snap. It's on the ground. He picks it up. Now he scrambles off to his left. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to be a loss of yardage, I think.
It's going to be a big loss. Well, 5 or 6, 4.
4, I'd say. Yeah, back to the 23 looks like. Stops the clock with a minute. No, it doesn't. They're going to say he's in bounds.
They was in hot pursuit of him in the Indian front 4. And I knew that we was going to have to play well up front tonight. And we have. Lorenzo Garcia run him down from behind. Took him out of bounds over there hard.
So we are about to hit the minute mark. Oneida's slated to get the football to start the second half.
That's a big key right there, I think.
So Thompson inside a minute to play now with a 2nd down and 14. Takes the snap, looking to throw, fires it out to the side. It's going to be complete up to the 25-yard line. Knocked out of bounds as he crosses the 30. Making the catch here, William Kirby, and getting the yardage. Picked up about, what would you say, 9 yards there? It's going to bring up a 3rd down as he's knocked out of bounds with 43 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Jaden Anderson and Colton Darty comes up to make the stop.
Oh, but there's a penalty.
Even better.
I don't know why we're not seeing these flags tonight any better than we are, but
it's blended in with our pants.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So it will be from the 18-yard line, Northview, with a 2nd down and 19. That seemed risky to me, going to the air like they did on that last play. After putting the ball on the ground the time before that, I think you would be looking to just get to the locker room right here possibly. But knowing that Oneida gets the ball to start the second half, maybe they just want to try to get something. Thompson from the pistol formation. On 2nd and 19, takes the snap. He's looking to throw again off to the left side, and Dukes makes the catch, and it's going to be dropped as he gets up to the 22-yard line. Deion Dukes on the reception. Clock runs with 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, Ryland Duncan and Matthew Brown on the stop right there. Just the Indians just staying level with the football and playing and having a good pursuit over there and not letting anything get behind them.
4-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 15. Clock continues to run. Thompson directing traffic with, they don't have to get the play off, but they will. Thompson takes the snap, rolls right, fires the pass. It's going to be incomplete. That will stop the clock. Tried to hit Dalton Biggs, and now the clock expires. I thought it stopped before that. So that's the end of the first half. We will go to halftime with Oneida in the advantage. As we take the break, we will tell you the score at halftime. It is the Oneida Indians 12 and the Northview Academy Cougars 0.
Life is about choices. When it comes to your internet service provider, you've got a choice. Telepage. Telepage is internet service provided by local people you know and trust. Different service plans are available, tailored to provide speeds that fit your everyday needs. Telepage now offers fiber internet in select areas, with plans starting as low as $45.41 per month. Speeds up to 1 gig are available. Call 423-569-8595 for more information. That's Telepage, located at 258 South Main Street in Oneida. Visit telepage.net. A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Welcome back to Northview Academy, the first ever visit for the Oneida Indians here to Kodak. And so far, so good. The Indians have a 12-0 lead at the half. And they got there. Oneida won the toss, deferred to the second half. And Northview takes the opening possession. Pretty good return, gets around midfield, and then has a fourth down that they go for. And the Indians turn them over on downs and take over. And that first possession for the Indians wound up being a drive that was capped off by a 10-yard touchdown run by Rylan Duncan. And Oneida had a 6-0 lead. The extra point was missed, and it stayed 6-0 seemingly for a long time between these two teams. But most of the yardage and plays that were being in the positive were coming from the Oneida Indians through that time, but the lead just wasn't being built until late in the second quarter. And Oneida, on a drive that still had some penalty issues, they overcome a 4th down and 15 and hit a little screen pass to Rylan Duncan, and he does the rest up the left sideline to get the Indians a first down. And then Northview has a couple of penalties of their own that get the Indians on the doorstep, and Oneida winds up on a 3rd and goal from the 1, punching it in from a yard out with Elijah Phillips. They went for 2 and couldn't convert, and that's where we stand here at the half, 12-0 the Indians lead.
Yeah, and I think that the big thing in this ball game tonight is the line of scrimmage. The Indians has dominated the line of scrimmage on both sides of the football. We've managed to move them off on offense and shut them down on defense. They've not been able to run the football very well. Their passing game's pretty much non-existent so far. Our defensive backs done a good job. We've got after the quarterback, which is something that we've lacked in the last few weeks, but we've really got after the quarterback this week, and we've had 6 tackles for loss so far tonight. John had alluded to it there earlier, but we've had 6 of them so far, and just from our great play by our front 4 on defense and our defense overall. And the Indian offense, man, moved it up and down the field. We killed ourselves with a penalty down here on the one drive, and then we got down here and overcame 2 penalties and was able to get it inside the 5 there on about the 2-yard line and pound it in with Elijah Phillips. Great. I'm going to give it an A.
All right.
Plus first half.
All right, John is furiously working on statistics, and while he does that, we'll take another break for our sponsors, and when we come back, we'll continue with halftime from Northview Academy, where the Oneida Indians lead. It's Oneida 12, Northview 0.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Life is about choices. When it comes to your internet service provider, you've got a choice. Telepage. Telepage is internet service provided by local people you know and trust. Different service plans are available, tailored to provide speeds that fit your everyday needs. Telepage now offers fiber internet in select areas, with plans starting as low as $45.41 per month. Speeds up to 1 gig are available. Call 423-569-8595 for more information. That's Telepage, located at 258 South Main Street in Oneida. Visit telepage.net.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back to Oneida football on the IH Sports Network. It is 12-0. The Oneida Indians are in the lead. John, you've got some statistics for us from this first half.
Thank you, the voice. That's not anyway. Oneida. Let's start with Northview, excuse me. And I haven't done this in a while, kept offensive stats, so you'll just have to bear with me as I plunder through this. But Northview, they rushed 14 times for 23 yards, as Mark told you before break. They had 6 negative plays. Oneida's defense held them to. 14 carries for 23 yards. DJ Thompson, 5 of 16. 5 rushes for Kareem Dermaz for 3 yards. 3 rushes for Tyler Gildersleeve for 4 yards. 1 for Jackson Gint for no yards gained. Through the air, DJ Thompson, the quarterback, was 2 of 6 for 10 yards, both of those coming right before break. And then receiving, of course, William Kirby caught 1 for 4 and Deion Dukes 1 for 6. Penalties. We'll talk about that in a few when we compare. On the Oneida, so total offense in the first half for Northview, 33 yards. They had 6 yards passing and 23 yards rushing. Wow. Pretty much a dominant performance here by the also turned them away on 2 fourth downs. There were no turnovers by either team, specifically putting the ball on the ground or interceptions, but there were 2 turnovers on downs by Northview as Oneida's defense stood tall. On the Oneida side, rushing attempts 16 of 67 and 2 touchdowns on the ground for Oneida in the first half. Caden Rector had 1 for 4. Rylan Duncan 8 for 26 and 1 touchdown. TJ Meredith 5 for 24. Landon Lindbergh, 1 rush for 12 yards, and what a great big rush that was on a 4th down play, I believe. Elijah Phillips 1 for 1 yard and a touchdown. Right there before our last drive of the half. And then, so that gave us 16 for 67 and two scores, as we alluded to. Passing attempts, Caden Rector, very complete game so far. 7 of 11 through the air for 60 yards. He threw that to 5 receivers. Okay, guys? McLaurin Love, 3 catches for 26 yards. Hunter Shoemaker 1 for 3, Ben Buntram 1 for 9, Jaden Anderson 1 for 6, Rylan Duncan 1 for 16, and what a huge run after that catch for Rylan Duncan. That was a 4th down play, I do believe, where he needed 15 and he got 16, and the last 3 were him against 4 defenders. So great job in that. So total offense, 127 yards. Okay, 127 yards. Like I said, 60 through the air, 67 on the ground. You want balance? There's some balance for you. Okay, penalties. Oneida had 4 penalties for 35 yards. Northview had 5 penalties for 30 yards. First downs, Oneida had 7 first downs compared to 1 by Northview. And if you remember, the only one they got was the 15-yarder, as we thought we held them on 4th down, but it was the late hit on the quarterback. That's the only first down that they've garnered this first half was by penalty, guys. So there's your stats for the first half.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, really impressive. And you're really impressive, John.
I know.
Yeah, it is.
I know.
That's not easy to
you
keep
did a
up with
great
that.
job.
Have you been talking to my wife?
No.
That was a much better job than the previous guy.
Because she wouldn't say that.
Yeah, great job. And Indian defense, man, they've held them in check. Oneida offense has just kept it going. Kept it going from last week.
It's been a ground and pound kind of game. It's kind of milked away, the first half did, and it's only a 12-0 score. Like I said a couple of times, Oneida's dominated this thing, guys. They really have. They've been in control, and 12-0 doesn't show how much control they have been of this.
All right, we'll take a break and return with more, and we'll tell you the score. It's the Oneida Indians 12 and the Northview Academy Cougars 0.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Well, welcome back to Kodak, Tennessee, and the Indians leading the Cougars by a score of 12-0 here at halftime. Tim is currently working on getting us some scores around the area. Once again, we want to thank everybody for joining us. If you're wondering where the video stream went, well, just the issue we're having over here at Northview is just the bandwidth is not able enough to cover it, and it keeps lagging. And so if that lags, then the audio lags as well. So we're unable to bring that to you here tonight.
I don't like to lag either.
No, I don't. Well, speaking of lagging, John L. left to go to the concession stand. So,
all right, I'm going to give you some scores then as I roll around here. So it's halftime down in Coalfield in that big matchup of top 10 teams in Single A. And Gordonsville, which came in undefeated 5-0, has a 7-0 lead at Coalfield. So that tilt is everything that it was made out to be. Loudon is at Greenback, and the Redskins have a 21-0 lead over the Cherokees right now. Rockwood is having a tussle with Harriman. High scoring. I mean, it's not even halftime yet. Rockwood leads 35-20 in that one. So Monterey is playing the Tennessee Heat. That's a team that has 4 games on their schedule. I don't know anything about them other than they're 1-2, and they're about to be 1-3. As Monterey has a 27-0 lead on them right now. Let's see, what else? Jellicoe's leading Sunbright. Campbell County all over Kingston in a big way, 35-0. That seems interesting. Outside of that, I think that's pretty much got the finals, or the at least partials, not finals, that we have for you right now. We can also tell you that we're going to be in a strange place soon. we're going to be home for a football
Yeah,
game.
what's that about?
That'll be the second home game this year.
That's a week from tonight.
Looking forward to that. Sure am. And it's a huge region matchup. Of course, I think they're going to have homecoming festivities next Friday night, so be sure to come out.
You know, it worked out. I don't know if anybody noticed that or not. We played the whole month of September without a home game. The last home game was August the 27th was our last home game. And then it's going to be October 1st before our next one.
So, and we've only got 2. So we've got the one next week.
Well, Jimmy is trying to find somebody. I haven't heard yet if he's found it. He's trying to find somebody since we had the COVID loss to fill in somebody on the COVID win to fill in on that off week, that open week. But I don't know since we got a win for that if you can do that or not, because that would be 11 games.
Yeah,
so
I think I don't believe you can. So in 2 weeks we've got the bye, and then we come back with Monterey. Is that correct?
That's right.
Yes.
At home. No, is it at home? Yeah, it's at home. So that's a bit of good news for the Indians, is to have both of those big region matchups at home. You get them coming to our place. They have to travel, and of course Monterey's a little bit further, but looking forward to that.
Yep, should be a good one, and should be a lot of people hungry to see a game at Jim May Stadium, Dr. Emmy Thompson Field next week when Rockwood comes in for a huge region matchup. We'll be back for the second half of this non-region matchup. The Indians are in control right now. They're slated to get the football to start the second half, and they'll do so with a lead. As we tell you here at halftime, your score, it's the Oneida Indians 12, the Northview Academy Cougars 0.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back to Oneida football. The Indians with a 12-0 lead over the Northview Academy Cougars. And we mentioned next week Oneida is going to be taking on the Rockwood Tigers in a big region matchup. If they can get past Rockwood on that one, it looks like 2 weeks after that is going to be for a region championship.
Yeah, what a showdown that would be if the Indians can somehow get past a good Rockwood football team, which looks a lot like this Northview football team.
And that's never an easy thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not. They always have battles. And
we had moments last year where it looked like we might have opportunities, but couldn't get over the hump. Rockwood got the win down there a year ago.
Yeah. A tough ball game, tough place to play down there, but and they're always a tough out. Rockwood is, but that would set up a region championship game between us and Monterey. How great would that be to be able to play in that
at home?
At home, have that at home,
and that's all you're looking for, guys, is an opportunity.
Yeah,
that's all you need. That's all you want.
So second half, you go in and talk to your teams here at halftime. John L., we're going to let you be the homestanding Northview Cougars, and Mark's going to be the Oneida Indians. What are you telling your team at halftime? We'll start with you, John. Northview, what are you telling them?
Wow, I mean, a lot of things went wrong for us, guys, and some of it was self-inflicted. We gotta be better up front. We got to control them, and let's just do what we do. I know our starting quarterback is hurt, but, we need somebody to step up, and it's got to start at the line of scrimmage, and Oneida's kind of taking it to us. We got to reestablish that, and we got to get a couple of first downs. Just anything positive going out at halftime. That's what they're looking for. Remember, only one first down did they have in that first half, and it was by way of penalty.
Kareem Dermaz, he showed flashes of big play ability a couple of times, like, where you thought, he's one step away sometimes from just taking it to the house. So we know that's there. What about you, Mark? What about Oneida? What are you going to tell them?
Well, I'm going to say don't take your foot off the gas, guys. We've come out here and played a really good first half defensively, offensively. We left some points on the field, but we got to keep going. We've got to go out here and finish this team off and get back to Oneida with a win, and that's what you got to do. But just keep doing what you're doing, because we played an excellent first half, I feel like.
So the Indians will get set to receive for this second half. A lot of big plays for Oneida in that first half, and a lot of big plays on fourth down. Really, very
2-on-1 drive.
They used to call the coach at Carolina, now at Washington, Riverboat Ron, for his gambling. I mean, Coach Jimmy May doing these fourth down, going for it.
I'm sure he would say it helps when you have a defense pitching a shutout and playing the way that they're playing. I mean, you can do some things, and you can take those risks when your defense is controlling the other team the way that ours is, and like they were in the first half, guys.
So it's going to be Northview to kick it with Jimmy Kuznicki, and he will kick from left to right from his 40 as he approaches the football. It is winding its way down to Landon Lindbergh. He'll field it at the 16, up to the 20, to the 25, out to the 30. He's to the 35, to the 40, stretches out to about the 43-yard line, and the Indians will have it 1st and 10. Good return for Landon Lindbergh. He's had a big night so far touching the football, and it will be 1st and 10, Oneida at their 42.
Boy, isn't he just electric, John, when he's got the football in his hand.
Yeah, it looked like he was just a step away from still running right there, guys. He kind of bumped into a blocker and a tackler and just slowed him down just enough for the pursuit to get there. But, as a return guy, you just want to get north and south, put your foot in the ground, and go, and that's exactly what he did and put us in good starting field position.
Rector will be in the shotgun with Rylan Duncan to his right on 1st and 10. Let's see how the second half unfolds. Oneida leads 12-0. Here's the give to Rylan Duncan. Sheds a couple of men. Takes it across the 45-yard line. Pushes the pile to the 46. That will be about a 4-yard gain on first down and bring up a 2nd down and 6. One thing I would mention, too, it seems like each week, even in the loss, that the Indians have seemed to be the better team out of the locker room at halftime. Have you noticed it that way?
Yeah, I would agree with that. We put it on the ground a couple of times in the third quarter last week. That didn't bode well, but we finished very strong.
Now Rector will be in the shotgun. Rylan Duncan to his left. 2nd down and 6. Rector takes the snap, Gives to Duncan. He starts right, goes back left. Now he's sweeping out to the 50, spinning forward to the Northview 45 or 47 to the 46 possibly yard line. It's going to be a First National Bank first down. Rylan Duncan on the run to the Northview 46.
Yeah, and they go hard. They fake it hard towards going to the right side of the line of scrimmage and then bring it back and follow a pulling guard back in the hole, and almost maybe a little bit of a power play there. He gets to the
It's
outside.
a sellout counter, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
the whole line goes to the right, and everything's the motion is going right. Running back comes back left.
So 1st and 10 from the Northview 46. Rector takes the snap now. He's looking to throw. Rolling right. He's got time. Fires. It's going to be complete up at the 41-yard line. Stretching to the 40 are the Indians here on the reception. It's going to be McLaurin Love making the catch for a 7-yard gain.
Yeah, and he led him right there. Caden led Lauren and grabbed the football, and he turned it upfield. Great play right there for a 7-yard gain.
And, you know, we're doing what we did last week, guys. The defense is playing soft. They're playing back. You take the underneath stuff. And that's exactly what we did last week, and we're doing it successfully now.
Inside the Northview 40, here is the snap, and the pitch is going to be Landon Lindbergh getting the ball in his hands. He bounces out. He's at the 40. He's at the 35-yard line. He ducks and dives forward to the 32, and it's a First National Bank first down for Landon Lindbergh.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. They was coming in to tackle him up high, and he just ducked beneath it and got through there and picked up the first down yardage. That's 2. He's got the ball twice, and he's picked up first downs on both of them.
He has, and he just makes you miss. He's kind of squirrely in the way he runs, but, man, we'll take it because he's done it well tonight.
From the 32, a 1st and 10. Here's the snap and the give. This is going to be Meredith. Meredith gets to the 30-yard line and continues to drive forward. A lot of guys stacking up on him. Meredith turned around backwards, just keeps the legs driving forward for about 5 yards on this first down play. It will be 2nd down and 5 for the Indians at now the 27.
Yeah, he got wrapped up there after about 2 yards, 3 yards, and his offensive line come in to help him out and pushed him, kept pushing. Picked up another couple yards there on first down.
Have you noticed how hard our backs are running and how they're finishing the play? Both Duncan and Meredith both getting that extra yard.
Good opening second half drive with a 2nd and 5 now at the 27. Here's the snap and the give again. Meredith, this time he tries the middle. This time they're going to stack him up, and it will be no gain, maybe a yard. Let's see where they spot it. But it will be 3rd down upcoming for the Indians here on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, we didn't quite get to push that time off the line of scrimmage, and he got wrapped up pretty quick. No gain, maybe a half-yard loss.
So he's at the 27 with a 3rd down and 5 as we approach the 8-minute mark of this third quarter. Indians lead 12-0, looking to get a conversion here.
And they're playing off of us again. We're probably going to throw it underneath.
Rector in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. And he looks underneath. There's the catch. It's going to be McLaurin Love. McLaurin Love is going to drive forward. He gets up to the 20-yard line, still on his feet. As he gets all the way down to the 12, it's going to be a First National Bank first down through the air on the connection from Rector to Love.
Yeah, and he's just going – he's taking a 2-step drop, 3-step drop, turning and firing it immediately over there to McLaurin Love and letting him do the rest of the work. He got it upfield, picked up a big Indian first down.
5 catches for Love so far in this ball game tonight, and we're early in the fourth. Well, we're about midway third quarter.
Now from the 17-yard line. Here's the snap. Rector again looking to pass, fires it off to the left. It skips as he tries to get it out to Lindbergh. So the whistle, I think they're indicating an incomplete.
No, he caught the football.
Oh, he caught it.
Yeah, he just come down on a knee.
Oh, I see. So, but it's a loss of 2.
Yeah.
Back to the 24.
Yeah, the pass was
the 19.
Pass a little bit low right there, and Caden threw it a little bit low, and Landon went down to get it, and when he did, he touched his knee to the ground.
2nd and 12. The Indians need the 7 for a first down. They'll snap it from the 19 as we hit the 7-minute mark of this third quarter. Time-consuming opening drive of the third. Rector takes the snap, hands it off. Rylan Duncan spinning out of would-be tacklers, and he'll take it on this second down run down near the 15. Helmet comes off. Let's see where they spot it. Well, they're going to actually spot it to 17. So a gain of 2. No, the 18. A gain of only 1, they're going to say. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Yeah, it looked like he picked up more yards because he bounced it outside, but they wrapped him up pretty quick. Northview defense is tightening up down here close.
Oneida needs the 7 for a first down. Rector from the shotgun on 3rd down and 11. Takes the snap, dropping back. Heavy rush. It's going to be a screen pass.
Oh, we had it.
And it's overthrown as he tried to get it there to Hunter Shoemaker. Ball just sailed on him, and it's going to be incomplete. Now we'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I've been waiting all game to see that little dump screen, and we had it.
Yeah, we would have scored on that because he didn't look like
he had a wall of blockers.
Yeah, and he didn't look like he come to the middle there where Caden was trying to throw it. But
the old country song Convoy come to mind.
Oh,
because
yeah,
he had it out in front.
So Oneida's going for it on 4th down again. It's been kind to him. 4th and 11. Here's the snap. Rector dropping back, looks, fires across the middle. So close. Laid it out there for Hunter Shoemaker. Could not reel it in. And so it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Wow.
The Indians go through the middle of the field.
What is that? We threw it to the middle of the field.
Yeah, that's good to see.
Man, yeah, it was. And what a great play that was. It was set up perfectly by Coach May.
Now,
right down the middle of the field, hit him in the hands, man.
Would that have been to the tight end? Did he come out of the tight end spot there? I wasn't able to pick that up.
Believe he did. Believe
nice.
it was 2 receiver set.
I mean, it was there.
Northview takes over on the turnover on downs, and the Cougars just down 2 scores. Will try to get something going here with their quarterback, Donnell DJ Thompson. They will snap it here from the 17 or 18. Here's the snap. Thompson pumps. Now he's flushed out, rolls it out, or throws it out of bounds. They try to double move here with their receiver, William Kirby, but Oneida kept deep coverage. Colton Daugherty didn't bite up on it and give him an easy throw.
And he's not had time to throw all night. They tried to throw, and these defensive backs has done such a good job of coverage, and the Indians front 7 is really getting after them.
And that was something in your grading tonight, as before the game, Mark. You wanted to see more pressure back there on the quarterback, and they've done a better job of that tonight.
So that stops the clock with 6:12 to play here in the 3rd, and now Thompson will be in the pistol formation. Takes the snap, fires over to the left side, running back, making the catch, and then being sandwiched is the receiver. And
thanks for nothing.
Who gets up from that? It looks like it was Dion Dukes.
That was almost a decapitation right there.
He lost 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 13.
Yeah, that was Lorenzo Garcia coming from his defensive end position, man, and him and Landon Lindbergh met at the dang receiver.
Those linemen are angry when you make them run a long way to tackle you.
So 3rd and 13 from the 15-yard line. Here's the snap. Thompson rolling right. Pressure again. Thompson flush from the pocket. His pass is going to be short, incomplete, as he tried to dump it off to Kyle Kalnassi. And Coach Martin's defensive line is just dominating the line of scrimmage, getting pressure, and not giving Northview a chance.
No, they're getting back there. Those defensive ends are coming hard. The interior is getting penetration just like we needed to do, and we're whipping them up front, that's for certain.
3 of 9 for 7 yards through the air is Northview so far in this game.
Jimmy Kuznicki stands at his goal line, bobbles the snap, then gets the punt away. Fair catch called for by T.J. Meredith at the 41, and the Indians will take over 1st and 10 in great field position with 5:16 to play in the 3rd, leading 12-0.
Yeah, T.J. was kind of frustrated after he looked up, and there was nothing but green grass and his guys in front of him. Wish he hadn't have called that fair catch, but nonetheless, we're going to start in great field position at Northview 41.
Oneida with the 12-0 lead, and now Rylan Duncan to the left of Caden Rector. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, and a tight end on the right side. From the 41, here's the snap. Rector lobs it over for Tate West. He makes the catch. He's up to the 40. Nice run, stays on his feet inside the 40, down to the 38-yard line. Tate makes the catch. Clock continues to run, 5:02 to go, 4 yards on the pass. It will be 2nd down and 6.
Yep, good pitch and catch right there by Caden to Tate West, and Tate picks up a couple yards after he catches it. They gang tackle him over on the sideline. Good job.
That will be 7th receiver that's called a pass for Oneida tonight, guys.
From the shotgun, Rector on 2nd down and 6. Takes the snap, fakes to Rylan Duncan, takes off around the left side. He's going to get inside the 35-yard line, be spun down out of bounds. Gain of, we'll call it 3, and it will bring up a 3rd down and 3 for the Indians.
Very manageable situation here.
Yeah, we pulled it there and tried to get around the end, the edge, but those linebackers and those secondary, they come up quick and really hard to get the edge with them tonight for anything substantial. Now, we've had success moving the chains, but we haven't busted that big play.
Stops the clock with 4:21 to play in the 3rd quarter. Now is Rector on a 3rd down and 3. Takes the snap. Here's the give. They're asking Landon Lindbergh to pick it up. Is that right? Wasn't that Landon?
That was TJ.
Oh, was it TJ? Okay. Yep, TJ takes it through the middle. He picked up a yard, and it's going to be 2 yards short. And the Indians have shown the propensity to go for it on 4th, and it looks like they're going to do it again right here. And why not with the way the defense is played?
Well, and the way they're picking up 1st downs on 4th down. They've done it twice, 2 or 3 times already in this game.
All right, we got to throw it underneath again. They're way off us on the twin set.
Rector needs 2 yards. Takes the snap, fires it over to the left, diving, trying to catch it. It's going to be incomplete.
I
couldn't make the connection with McLaurin Love.
Yeah, and we hadn't had a whole lot of success with that pass or roll him out. Roll him out. We've had success with that and turning it upfield.
And I don't know if it's something in his stance or – and I'm sure Coach May can evaluate this a lot better than I can, but when we keep him in the pocket and he's throwing back to his left as a right-handed quarterback, it's been a little bit tough for him tonight. Had an overthrow, had a couple that skipped to the receiver. Now, when he's throwing to his right from that position, much better.
So Northview gets their 2nd possession of the 2nd half. Thompson takes the snap, hands it off, Gildersleeve around the left side. He's going to get across the 35. Stretches it out to the 40-yard line. Good run for Northview Academy here on 1st down by Tyler Gildersleeve. He'll pick up 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
And Caleb Harness on the stop there. That was a good run by Gildersleeve. And that's something else, too. I wondered why that Northview hasn't went more to Gildersleeve. Looks to me like he's got good outside speed.
Yeah, and again, we're only up 12-0. We've dominated this game, but if they was to bust one here and get a score, it's a one-score game.
2nd down and 3. Turn and they hand it off. This is going to be in motion, Dermaz, and he had a blocking back up in front of him, but he never made it up to that area. Evan Potischer, the blocker. And it's going to be a loss of 2. It'll be 3rd and 5. Indians get penetration again.
Yeah, Matthew Brown coming off the edge right there and was able to get in the backfield and make a big play.
That play where they bring him in motion, swing him in behind, it just takes so long. And the defender, if they get pressure and get back in the backfield, I mean, that's what we're seeing. Yeah. We're seeing losses of yardage, and they're staying with that play. I don't know why, because we've got loss of yardage.
3rd down and 5. Here's the snap. Dropping back, rolling. Pass is going to be incomplete on the out pattern. Trying to get it to Dermaz Thompson. Dermaz wanted a flag. He kind of must have felt like he was held off the line, but the official didn't feel that was the case. So on 4th and 5, it will be punting time with 2:15 to play in the 3rd quarter. On comes Kuznicki.
Yeah, and that was a quarterback pressure by Xavier Shoemaker. Xavier's had a good ball game tonight also. He got back there and got after the quarterback.
Here's the snap. Kuznicki gets the punt away.
We can
it's
return
going to be Meredith. It goes off of Meredith, and Landon Lindbergh covers it.
Yep. He fair caught the last one, and he was frustrated about it. And then this one, he looked up, took his eyes off the football because he wanted to see what was in front of him.
Yep.
One of the Cougars on special teams is down. with 2:06 to play in the third. We'll take a break as they tend to him. Your score with 2:06 to play third quarter, it's the Oneida Indians 12, the Northview Academy Cougars 0.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Oneida football, game number 6 of the 2021 season. Oneida 4-1 when they come in. They have a 12-0 lead against the Northview Academy Cougars with 2:06 to play in the third quarter, and they have the football.
Yeah, and it seems like it should be so much more, but we just hadn't been able to capitalize on a couple of times when we've been down there close.
TJ Meredith to the left of Caden Rector. Phillips comes in motion across the formation. They'll pitch it out to the left, and Meredith going to try to get to the corner. He gets up to the 35-yard line, out near the 40. 39 is where they're going to spot him, looks like.
Man, when he gets out into the open field, he reminds me so much of his dad. He just got speed. He's got north-south speed, man. He got out there in a hurry, picked up about 5.
And you know, he's still a young guy.
He's just a sophomore.
Yeah, and he's developing. You can see from last year to this year, his vision is getting a lot better. And when he figures it out that I can outrun these guys, he's going to put his foot in the ground and he's going to scorch some earth. I guarantee it.
Second down, about 6 here. And it's going to be a snap. Rector rolling to his right. Fires the pass ahead. It's going to be complete. The 45, good hard run after the catch. I think that was McLaurin Love taking it forward. It was for the Indians, and for a First National Bank, first down, Oneida at their own 48.
And we've had the most luck tonight when we've rolled, Caden. We talked about it. I talked about it a lot. But
a lot.
Yeah, a whole lot. When we roll him out right
every
or left.
Time, seems
right
like.
or left,
and when he throws to his right, it's just a better pass for him tonight.
First and 10 from their own 48. Here's the snap. Rector now. Quick toss out to Landon Lindbergh, makes the catch. Oh! Landon got rolled up there.
He'll get up. Don't worry.
He got high load there, guys.
Yeah, he did.
And that's the worst kind of thing. And it was a big man that came up and took him high.
He's tough as a pine knot.
Yeah, he is. He gets to Oneida territory to the 49, but he will come off after that one after a 4-yard gain.
That was the biggest defensive lineman they had. And he come over and finished that one off. And, I mean, just knocked the snot out of him. But, oh, boy, he got up and come off to the sideline.
Talking to Coach Martin right now. Second down and 7. And Hunter Shoemaker comes in motion. Now the pitch, Rylan Duncan cuts it to the outside. Duncan is hit and slowed. Flag on the backside across the way.
Blocking the back.
The official over on that backside. They maintain their distance, don't they? They don't come out to share their information.
I think they have earpieces. They're talking to each other, I believe.
Kevin says it's an illegal formation.
Okay.
Well, what it was, I think our guy that was in motion started going toward the line of scrimmage before the ball was snapped.
So it's going to be a second and 12.
I saw it differently, Kevin. I think we didn't have a guy lined up or off the ball enough. But anyway.
From their own 46, the Indians with a second down and 12. Rector takes the snap. Rolling right. Deep down the right side looking for Tate West, but the pass is going to be picked off. West tried to defend it and knock it away, but Kyle Kalnazi comes down with this pass. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter of play. When we return, Northview will have the football off of the Oneida turnover. Your score is Oneida 12, Northview 0.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Northview Academy. Update on that single A tilt. It's now 21-0 Gordonsville at Coalfield. So both
disappointed
those teams
about that, though. I was hoping Coalfield would take that.
Now let's start the fourth quarter. Ball's on the ground, picked up, and it's going to be
hit him.
Making the best out of a busted play. Dermaz picked it up when Thompson dropped it. Got to the sideline. Clock will continue to run. He picked up 3. 12-0 Indians starting this fourth quarter. Northview with the football. They intercepted it to close the third.
Looks like we're losing somebody. Came off limping on the sideline, hoping that that's just
Garcia.
a cramp. That's Garcia. Yeah. We need him in there. Hoping that's just a cramp.
It is.
Guys, if I could talk about the interception we just threw, Oneida. On their defense, Northview's defense, it's almost like they're playing 4 safeties. It's almost like reminiscent, and I'll come back to it here in a minute, reminiscent of the Tampa 2.
From the 32-yard line, it's a 2nd down and 7. Here's the snap. Now they hand it off, and this is going to be knifing through the right side up to the 35-yard line on the carry, Tyler Gildersleeve. And pretty good run there for him. It gets it out to about the 36. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Landon Lindbergh, Rylan Duncan on the stop. Yeah, and once he gets on it, they pitch him that ball, and he gets, goes right off the end and picks up. He's ran it 3 or 4 times, and he's picked up good yardage every time.
Inside 11 minutes to play, and a big 3rd down now for Northview. From their own 36-yard line, they need their own 39. Here's the snap. Thompson, low snap. Now he's going to keep it himself. He's got C.J. King stopping him. He might have picked up. He got back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th and 3, and a big decision here for Coach Heath Woods. With time ticking, can he go for it deep in his own territory?
Well, I mean, you're down 2 scores, but do you gamble here?
Looks like they're sending the punter on, Kuznicki.
Guys, we got back there last time. It almost like, or the time before, I should say, almost like we could block this thing if we wanted to.
Kuznicki stands at his 21-yard line. And now here's the snap. Kuznicki is going to get the punt away. And it's going to take a kind of a neutral bounce now. It takes a Northview bounce, rolling down to the 30 to about the 29-yard line. That's where they'll down it. So Oneida, with 9:46 to play, has a 12-0 lead, and they'll now have the football.
Getting a little chippy out there for some reason. Number 9 in green was wanting to take on the sideline over here.
Yeah, he
was the punter.
That's the punter. I know. He was going after everybody down the field. But odd.
So Oneida will break the huddle with Caden Rector in the shotgun. TJ Meredith to his left on 1st and 10. Rector pause, looks. Now he's going to keep the football, drive forward. And I don't know if he picked up maybe a yard here. He wanted to throw it, and then he didn't feel like he had it. He had pressure from the backside, and they were chasing him down. Rector's able to get 2 yards out of it. Somehow, it'll be 2nd down and 8. Clock will continue to run with 9:20 to play.
Yeah, it looked like they got a hold of his face mask as he was coming around there. And They didn't call it, but he picked up a couple of yards.
Uh-oh, we got a battle of the bands brewing here. Both bands are going at the same time.
Oh, yes, I've seen such in my day.
Brutal.
Inside 9 minutes to play. Now Rector from the shotgun. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it off.
There we go.
And it's going to be Meredith. He's at the 40, 45, 50, down to the 45. T.J. Meredith with a First National Bank first down. You guys talked about it. And there's that burst.
Yeah, that burst right through, man. He had a good hole to run through. They did a good job up front. He got through it, hit a linebacker, spun off of him, broke that tackle, and got up the field in a hurry.
Yeah, but the thing about it was he never lost his momentum. That spin, he just stayed with his momentum, and yes, that's what we expect to see, more of that.
1st and 10 at the 45 of Northview, Oneida. And now we have whistles on the snap.
Procedure again, I believe.
So it is going to be a false start on the Indians. That'll move it back near midfield. Midfield. It'll be a 5-yard penalty.
As I have it, that's 6 penalties tonight, and I believe that'll bump us up to 45 yards for the game. On the other side, 5 penalties for 30 yards for Northview.
So we approach the 8-minute mark of this game. Oneida with a 1st and 15. They're at midfield. Caden Rector from the shotgun takes the snap, fakes the give, now lobs it over. It's going to be
caught it.
Incomplete.
Ooh.
No, I think it touched the ground.
Yeah,
McLaurin Love with an excellent effort trying to scoop that one off the carpet, and he nearly did it. But it is incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 15.
Yeah, a little bit high on the throw, and I don't know if it's, when he's back in the pocket like that, if he's a little bit shorter than those offensive linemen, and maybe he's trying to compensate for that
again,
and get it up a little high.
I'd have to rely on somebody, but to his left, it's just not been there for him tonight as much as to his right.
2nd down, 15 from the 50. Here's the snap. Rector rolling left, throws back, and it's going to be incomplete. It was batted by an oncoming lineman.
Oh, we had it.
And Rector almost caught it, but it falls to the ground. He was trying to go to Hunter Shoemaker.
We had it down the sideline, set up an old backdoor screen, and good job by Rector, Tim. You're exactly right. He realized, I don't need to catch this, and he just put his arms to his side and let it fall down to the ground. So good job by him, because that would have been a loss of about 15 if he held on to it.
So now the Indians with a 3rd and 15.
Promising drive that's coming to
several promising drives that haven't produced points tonight.
And we're confused.
And so are the Indians. So with 7:53 to play, we'll take a break as they take a timeout. Your score, it's Oneida 12, Northview Academy 0.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Northview Academy. It's Oneida football on the IH Sports Network, and it is 7:53 to play in this game. Caden Rector on 3rd down and 15 will snap it from the 50. We need the 35 of Northview for a first down. He'll take the snap. He hands it off to Rylan Duncan. Duncan's at the 40. He's at the 35. He's at the 30. 25. Cuts in bounds. Stays in bounds. Down near the 20. Do you think that was he was thinking, I want to keep this clock rolling? That was heads up, running, and a First National Bank first down.
Yeah, heck of a run there by Ryan. They're backing up thinking pass because we got to get a big chunk of yards. We just hand off the old draw play there to Rylan Duncan, and he takes off down the sideline, gets it outside, man, and gets down to the 20.
30-yard run.
Yep. Yeah, huge play.
We're wearing on them a little bit, guys. You can tell because He busted that 30. Meredith busted a 24 a couple plays ago, so we're wearing on him.
Meredith back in the backfield now in the shotgun beside. Here's the snap, a little bit low. He hands it off to Meredith. They wrap him quickly, but he pushes forward for 2 yards. By the way, it is Rockwood bouncing back tonight. They're up 42-20 on Harriman, and Monterey is defeating the Tennessee Heat 41-0. Tennessee Heat.
Tennessee Heat.
So that's a 1 yard gain. Let me change that. So it's 2nd down and 9. Clock is at 6:45 and ticking. Indians are bleeding this clock down on this drive. They have a 12-0 lead. They're at the 19 of their opponent. And now Caden Rector breaks the huddle, takes the snap, dropping back, dumping it off for the screen to T.J. Meredith. He'll cut it. He gets back to the 19. Ball is on the ground.
Oh, he was down.
It should have been down.
Oh,
they're going to say it's a fumble.
He was down.
So another promising drive.
Yeah.
Comes up without points. And it will be Northview with 6:21 to go. And guys, it's time for them. They can't. They won't be punting anymore or doing anything like that. So it's going to be do or die. They have to have points on this drive. Northview Academy. Donnell DJ Thompson takes the snap, rolling to his right, dumps the pass off. It's going to be complete up to William Kirby. Clock will run down to about 6 minutes here as they spot the football. Oneida leading 12-0. That's a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6, and they're huddling.
Yeah, and that's they're taking a bunch of time off the clock here. That's crazy.
Sequoia, future opponent, falling to Sweetwater tonight. Well, in the third quarter, they're down 50-0. Sequoia's had some struggles here and there and everywhere. And here's the snap. Thompson rolling left, fires a good catch and a big hit from Colton Daugherty.
Help, darling! Colton Daugherty comes up and hammers him.
But Kareem Dermaz hangs on to that football for a first down for Northview Academy. Got to give him credit for that because he took the lick and held on to it and stays on the field.
Yeah,
heading back out to the huddle.
Big hit by Colton Daugherty coming up from his safety position.
Is that 3 tonight? Hello?
That's 3. Crazy. I must be out of my mind.
I would agree with that.
Shotgun. Here's Thompson. Snap. He's got pressure. Pushed backwards. Lobs it up ahead. Catch is going to be made. But the pressure for the Indians line, it's Kirby making the catch. And the pressure just causes him to run backwards. And it's almost like defensive catches, if that's a phrase. Matthew Brown with the stop.
Matthew Brown with the stop. Hunter Shoemaker, and also
it's a loss of 2.
Yeah, Rylan Duncan in there pressuring. Man, they just can't keep our front 7 off of the quarterback. Every time they've dropped back, they've had pressure in their face, and he's had to hurry the throw up. And now he's made a couple of good throws the last couple of times.
So it's 2nd down and 12. The clock has continued to run now. It's at 4:25. Northview down 12-0 with the football. Thompson pressure, and Garcia trying to bring him down. Flag comes in. Now he didn't have a receiver in the area, but did he grab him? Personal foul, face mask. So Garcia got a piece of the face mask trying to get him down there with 4:15 to play.
Well,
I missed that part, but
he had his face. That's because his head was turned toward their sideline. That's why you didn't see that.
But at the same time, would that not be an offsetting penalty? Because they did not call the intentional grounding at all. Maybe that's what the discussion is, because that was obvious.
No, they're not going to go there, I don't think.
No, it's not going to happen.
He picked up the flag, though. We'll see. And they're going to call it a 5-yard variety, looks like.
No.
Plus, it's the 5-yard variety plus 10 more.
He held up his hand like he was going to do 5, but apparently not.
So it's going to take it to the 49 with 4:15 to play. Northview with a chance to cross in. I think they've been in Oneida territory once tonight on the first drive.
I think you're right.
That's their 3rd first down, but 2 of them come by Oneida penalties.
So now
they
start early. Now the ball's on the ground. Thompson has to fall on it back inside the 40. Did they throw the flag on the early movement?
They did not.
Wow, 2 of them did it.
And we'll take it. We'll take the result of the play.
So it's going to be back at the 39 for Northview Academy. They need the Oneida 41.
Wow. What is
so
that?
It's 20 yards.
We need you to come down here with your little pole. Thank you. All right.
So it's going to be 1st and 20.
2nd and 20.
Yeah.
That. This is falling apart all over the place.
3:30 remaining. And now from the shotgun, Thompson. Thompson takes the snap, looks left. Now he's got pressure from Duncan. He just hops and throws it to absolutely no one. Well, there's a guy in the area, I guess.
The receiver came back, and they're going to say, okay, there was a guy. But, I mean, it was in the air for 30 minutes.
Thompson is helped up here after he got leveled by Ryland Duncan. Stopping the clock with 3:19 to play. It's going to be 3rd and 20.
Yeah, he was trying to jump up to sail the.
We used to play video games, Mark, and our defense right now looks like an all-out blitz video game where we're just dropping the four secondary members back. Everybody else is just bringing the house, and they can't handle it.
Yeah, Ryland Duncan was right there. That's good job by the Indian defense.
Timeout on the field as Northview takes one, guys. Play clock was down, and they didn't know what to do with their quarterback.
Indians looking promising. We'll take a break. 3:19 to play in the game. It's Oneida 12, Northview Academy 0.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee. The region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Welcome back to Oneida football. 3:19 to play. Indians ever so close to win number 5 on the 2021 season and staying undefeated in the state of Tennessee if they can pull this off. Here's the snap. Thompson starts right, back left. Ryland Duncan says, no, you're going down. Sacked back at the 32.
Ryland Duncan, Hunter Shoemaker, both just getting in there unblocked, man, and just blowing it up. Meeting at the quarterback.
Actually, that was Dermaz. As Dermaz took over the quarterback roles, guys.
Oh, he may have taken the direct snap. You're right. That's who that was. Now they're going to punt. Concession here. Jimmy Kuznicki is going to punt. And so the competitive phase of this game appears to be over unless they're going to fake. Now Kuznicki doesn't have enough players.
Extra guy here.
Yeah. Now they snap it high. It goes over his head. It's rolling back inside the 10. Kuznicki covers it at the 9 with 2:30 to play. And what do you think? I mean, a night of frustration with drives that haven't turned into points for the Indians. I think they're going to take it out on this 1st and goal to 9.
I think so. I think they're going to try to punch it in here and salt this one away, John.
Yeah, I'd be surprised. I would get in that I formation we showed in the first half.
Foot to foot.
And just drive it home right here. But we'll see. I don't think we'll do anything flashy. We'll just see if they can stop us up front.
It is that I formation. Phillips in front of Ryland Duncan. 1st and goal at the 9. Rector under center. Takes the snap, hands it off. They got good penetration. Now Duncan's going to try to bounce it to the outside. Spins. Did all he could to try to get yardage, but it'll be a loss of 1.
Yeah, they know what we're coming with.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that's the only thing about getting in the eye and no time left. The defense knows.
Here comes the jumbo package.
Knows what's going to happen.
The people mover just stepped onto the field.
Yeah, he did.
It's a popular attraction at Disney, but in this case, it's C.J. King.
Yeah. Get in front of him.
And he goes in the guard slot,
guys.
In the guard.
On the
Look
right
at that right side.
I formation. Here's the snap, and they go to the left. It's going to be Duncan. He loses one man. He stiff arms another to the 5 and into the end zone.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Indians. CJ the decoy.
Yes.
In the toss.
Trickeration.
Oneida gets on the board. 3rd score of the night, 2nd score of the night for Ryland Duncan.
Yeah, and number 75 for Northview has been giving us problems. Ryan Wright. He's been giving us problems in the running game all night, and big C.J. King got in there on him and blocked him up pretty well, and we go the other direction.
Indians will attempt the extra point with McLaurin Love to hold for Aiden Love. High snap. McLaurin gets it down. The kick from Aiden is on the way, and that kick is good. Timeout on the field. Your score with 1:40 remaining. It is Oneida 19 and Northview Academy 0.
Homestyle cooking, friendly service, and relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax breakfast served daily, just like grandma, and daily specials like country fried.
So why did you not try the video again?
And of course, every Razax has a full menu ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers, sandwiches to comfort like pinto, and you'll love something off like great cut served.
What you said again?
That's Razax, U.S. Highway in Helen. Razax, country cooking, great steaks.
Welcome back to Kodak, Tennessee. It's been a Kodak moment for Oneida tonight with a 19-0 lead against the Northview Academy Cougars. Aiden Love will kick it off, and it's going to bounce and be picked up at about the 18, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, out to the 45, and then extending out to the 47-yard line. Pretty good return by Kyle Kalnasi.
You'll get it out. Spit it out, Tim. You get it out in a minute. Todd Derrick Ryan on the stop. That's the second play that he's made on special teams tonight that's probably saved a even longer gain.
And that's been their biggest threat. They're back near midfield here, but they have had trouble crossing it against the Indians. Good crowd, by the way, traveled for Oneida up to this tonight.
Think probably outnumber them.
You think a lot of people just going to go stay in Pigeon Forge
probably
tonight?
Yeah, probably. We got our rooms booked. We're going to.
Oh, do we?
Yeah. Going to stay and, Checkout's at 11, Tim.
Oh, well. Here's the snap, and they're going to give it to, this is going to be Gildersleeve, and it is Kareem Dermaz in at quarterback. So Northview down to their 3rd quarterback, and it may be due to injury because Donnell D.J. Thompson took a couple of good hits there late. He's a freshman. Now it's a sophomore at quarterback. So Coach Heath Woods, he's going to be back into the thick of his region schedule, and when you got a problem at quarterback, you got a problem.
Yeah, he's going to got 2 of them down now.
So here's the snap. They give it to Gildersleeve, sweeping out to the left. Nice cut as he takes it across the 50 up to the 47. It's going to be Garcia on the tackle. We're at 45 seconds to play.
The great Gildersleeve.
I'm telling you, Garcia is a menace tonight. He is flying down that line of scrimmage, guys, and making some plays.
We've probably got one more play here as you'll begin to turn your attention to who is going to be the First National Bank player of the game.
It's going to be tough tonight for you, John.
It's going to be a tough night.
It is, John.
I'm not picking it.
You're having a tough time tonight, man.
So here we go from the shotgun. Kareem Dermaz pressed into duty as the quarterback. He'll take the snap, starts left, cuts back right, and now is going to be collapsed upon and brought down. Little to no gain, and that is the end of this football game. What a performance by the Oneida defense tonight and the Oneida offense. A lot of opportunities, and they get 19 points out of it. We'll have a recap of this one. We'll have a look at the statistics and a talk with Coach Jimmy May. Coach Jimmy May, who moves to 5-1 on this 2021 season. We'll take a break. Telling you the final score in this one is the Oneida Indians 19, the Northview Academy Cougars 0.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back to Northview Academy. Oneida's first ever visit to the Cougars is a good one here tonight. It's a shutout, and those you can't discount how big that is when you do not allow a team on their home field to score, and almost didn't let them even cross the 50 most of the night. It's a big night for the Indians on a 19-0 win.
Yeah, a couple of times across the 50, man. We had I think 9 tackles for loss tonight. Defensively played outstanding tonight. Just a great night for the Indians. Coach Martin. Coach Martin did a great job. Coach May did a great job. Had a good offensive game plan come into it, and I think we left some points out there on the field.
I do, yeah. The points we did get, initially it was Northview Academy getting the opening kickoff, got pretty good kickoff return and got across the 50 into Oneida territory, but then on 4th down, the Indians were able to hold, and it's a turnover on downs. Oneida takes over, drives down the field. With about 6 minutes to go in the first quarter, the Indians were able to punch it in on a Ryland Duncan 10-yard touchdown run. Oneida missed the extra point. It was 6-0 for a long time. Mark mentioned it. We left points on the field. We moved the football, but we did not get the points out of it, whether it was due to, at times, a penalty. A couple of times it was a turnover here tonight. But then late in the second quarter, Oneida has another good drive, and with about 2 minutes to play in the first half, they have a 3rd and goal at the 1, hand it to Elijah Phillips, and he goes in behind the good push from the center of the line, and then the Indians go for 2 and don't get it. It's 12-0 at halftime. It stayed that way for a long time. The third quarter goes by with neither team able to score. Oneida moving the football pretty good, but again coming up with no points. They're pretty much completely dominating Northview. A lot of pressure on the quarterback, forcing some forced throws, incomplete passes, and never really a threat from the Cougars tonight. to put points on the board really against the Indians, and maybe there was one point where I think were driving down at one point, but it didn't happen. So then the Indians come up with the football on a problematic punt for the Northview Academy. It went over the punter's head. He covered it at the 9. After Oneida lost 2 yards on first down, they hand it to Ryland Duncan, and he takes it in from 11 yards out. With 2:30 remaining, the Indians get the third score of the game, kick the extra point, and that's how we finished up with a 19-0 win here tonight. And again, the Indians win again, and now are 5-1 on the season after dropping that first game. They have certainly been up to the task.
Yes, they have. And they've set themselves up pretty nice for these next couple of ball games. They're both huge region games, and both teams getting I think got a win tonight in Rockwood and Monterey, and the next one on the board is Rockwood. Going to be a tough test next week against Rockwood, but Indians have set themselves up nice, come in here and get the victory tonight against Northview.
Rockwood taking their, they lost to Monterey last week. They're taking their frustrations out tonight on Harriman. A 3-2 Harriman team, by the way, coming into this one. Rockwood is beating them at Harriman 63-26.
That's tough.
63 points Rockwood puts up tonight.
Nice.
Scoreboard watching. Monterey, the next opponent, they put up 41 tonight. So the immovable object and the irresistible force in the Oneida defense and these offenses are going to meet each other here, and we're going to see how that goes. And certainly the Indians will want to be more efficient offensively when they wind up facing those teams.
Yeah, and we finished tonight with one less turnover than we normally do. So we've cut down on that. The grade actually goes up in the turnover department, but we fumbled that one. I think TJ was down on that play. Looked like he was, and so I'm gonna chalk that one up. That wasn't really a fumble. So anyway, great game by the Indians. I just can't say enough about how our defense played tonight. I got to talk to Coach Martin last week, and I walked up to him after the game, and I said, "Hey, Coach," and he looks at me. He says, I know, we gave up 10 points." And he knew I was going to get on him about that, but he comes back and pitches another shutout tonight, him and the Indian defense, and the offense comes out and is firing on pretty much all cylinders. They did some great things, just like they did last week. And as we've seen it from that last drive at Wartburg, it's kept going in the right direction, and we keep going in the right direction tonight.
All right, so, John, are you close?
No.
All right. We may be closer to Coach May. We don't know. But we're going to take a break, and we'll come back. We tell you the final score in this one. It is the Oneida Indians 19, the Northview Academy Cougars 0.
Life is about choices. When it comes to your internet service provider, you've got a choice. Telepage. Telepage is internet service provided by local people you know and trust. Different service plans are available, tailored to provide speeds that fit your everyday needs. Telepage now offers fiber internet in select areas, with plans starting as low as $45.41 per month. Speeds up to 1 gig are available. Call 423-569-8595 for more information. That's Telepage, located at 258 South Main Street in Oneida. Visit telepage.net. A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday, or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Tonight's game is produced by the IH Sports Network. No part of the audio or video from tonight's game may be redistributed or retransmitted without the express written consent of the IH Sports Network and Liberty Press Incorporated. The IH Sports Network's first commitment is to the student athletes of our community, their families, and their coaches. Find us online at ihsports.net.
Welcome back to Northview Academy and the statistical look at this 19-0 win. Go ahead, John.
I'll go real quick. Coach is on his way. Northview on the ground, 25 rushes for Northview, 29 yards. Oneida held Northview to 29 yards rushing tonight. DJ Thompson, 8 for 13. Kareem Dermaz, 9 for -5. Tyler Gildersleeve, 7 for 21. Jackson Gent, 1 for no gain. Through the air, they were 6 of 14 for 21 yards. Kirby had 2 catches, Dukes had 2 catches, and Dermaz had 1. So total offense, 50 yards, Northview tonight. So dominating performance by Oneida on the defensive side, holding by my tally to 50 yards of total offense. Oneida on the flip side, 31 carries, 172 yards, and 3 scores on the ground. Caden Rector had 3 rushes for 9 yards. Rylan Duncan had 14 carries, 79 yards, and 2 scores. TJ Meredith had 11 rushes for 64 yards. That's a good 1-2 punch. Those 2 guys bring it. They brought it the last few weeks. Landon Lindbergh, 2 carries for 19 yards, and they may have been 2 of the most dynamic, needed at the moment runs that we've seen from Lindbergh. Elijah Phillips had 1 rush for a yard and a touchdown in the first half. Through the air, we were 13 of 22 for 84 yards. Receiving, 8 different guys caught passes tonight. Of course, they were led by McLaurin Love. He had 6 catches for 56 yards. That's fantastic. One for 3 for Hunter Shoemaker, 1 for 9 for Buttram, 1 for 6 for Anderson, 1 for 16 to Duncan, 2 for 1 for Landon Lindbergh. Tate West had a catch for 4. TJ Meredith had 1 for 3. Total yards, of course, passing was 84, rushing was 172. That brings a total of 256. So 256 to 50 tonight was the offensive spread. Turnovers, Oneida had 2. They did not have any turnovers on the other side of the ball. We did hold them on 4th down several times, so turnovers on downs. Penalties, Oneida 7 for 60. Northview 6 for 40. First downs, Oneida, I think, had 12 first downs to 3 by Northview, and on those 3, 2 of them were by penalty. So
how many receivers? How many different receivers?
8 tonight.
8 different receivers.
Yes.
All right. Coach Jimmy May joins us now. Coach, first of all, congratulations. Another win here tonight, and you're undefeated in the state of Tennessee. So,
well, they count all of them, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, that one's not going to go away. I don't want to add anything to it, but yeah, we played hard. I thought we had a couple of chances there in the second, especially in the third quarter, to put it away, and we just, we had a pass in the end zone, had a touchdown right there, and we kept getting behind the chains a little bit, and we had a hard time running in there sometimes with their big linemen in there. But we got to get on that next week, get better at that. But overall, we played hard. I mean, we're a young team basically. I don't know, if people realize that, but even though some of them are seniors, they're kind of inexperienced. And but we're getting better each week, and I can see it. And hopefully, we're going to put it all together here soon.
Tonight, a lot of times you decided to go for it on 4th down, even once on your side of the 50. Was that just because you felt the strength of the defense tonight, or is that just something that you would possibly do anyway?
I just thought we could. I thought we could make it. I mean, I wasn't going to go for it if we didn't make it. I thought we had a good play in order to make it. Because I don't ever want to give them the ball on our side of the 50, but I took a chance to see if we could keep the momentum going, and we did. And it's just a kind of a feel during the game what you can do and what you can't do. And we had some chances, and we slipped a couple. I think on one of them we didn't get the first down, and but we got to get that cleaned up. But overall the kids played hard, and we kept the mistakes to a minimum. We didn't really turn the ball over. One's on a deep pass. We ran a smash route, and he threw it. He threw it where he's supposed to, and the kid just made a great play, intercepted, and I still don't think he fumbled down here on the screen.
No.
He was on the ground, but they wouldn't listen to me tonight. So.
Well, and now you mentioned on the fourth, or I mentioned the fourth down, but on that fourth down, talk about the Landon Lindbergh effort that he gave on his when he picked up that first fourth down for you.
Yeah, he's got a lot of speed, and he's not got a lot of size, but he gives great effort. I mean, he is a tremendous athlete, and we were able to get some good blocks on the corner for him, the edge, and I'm not sure who was in there, but I remember the play you're talking about, and we were able to get, I think maybe Lauren Love was one of them, and he was just able to get to fight and get the first down. We had another one later down here right before we scored for the half with Ryland. We threw a little swing pass to him and a little wheel route, and he was able to stay in there and to fight and get the first down yards, and that was big to go up by 2 scores, because this game never was really sealed away. It felt like we had control, but one play and they can get, it's a 12-7 game. One bad play on our part, so we had to keep battling. We'll keep working, we'll get better.
A couple of plays just missed for Hunter Shoemaker tonight down on that same drive.
Yeah, we had a screen for him, and I think it was wide open in the middle screen for him, and then we just ran a seam route with him and he's mad at himself. He's all tore up about it, he was just. He was running wide open, and he just didn't bring it in. That happens, but he made a great play on it. He played great on defense, and he does other things that you wouldn't see in the stat book about way he blocks for everybody and the way he plays defense. But yeah, it's next time I guarantee he'll catch it.
Yeah, and I just think the things that. You've got Rockwood coming up next week, and we know that, and we know how big a game that is.
It is.
And they put 63 points up tonight as they're working down in Harriman. So, but they've got a lot. Just from watching this film, they've got a lot of things they've got to think about from what you're putting out there that they have to plan for. I think.
Yeah, I knew they got beat last week, and I knew they'd get better this week, and try to get things to the ship. Head in the right direction for us. It'll be a big game, If we want to win the region, we got to beat them. I mean, they've lost to Monterey, and they haven't played us in York yet, but they're still. They'll battle back to try to get back in the race. I told the kids if we win, then it'll be between us and Monterey in a couple of weeks. But this is Rockwood's got a lot of skill, especially on offense. I mean, they're tremendous. They got a lot of speed. So we're going to have to, we'll have our work cut out for us trying to contain that, and we'll see what we can do with it. But the kids, they've been good about taking it week by week. To be honest with you, just trying to win that week, and we've gotten better. I mean, sometimes maybe the score doesn't show. We're getting better, and you just proud of their effort and the way they compete. I mean, they compete on every play, and next week will be a big game.
Yeah, and this Northview team, I know they were down a quarterback tonight and got down another quarterback. Rockwood was down a quarterback, is that right? At one point,
are they still are? I think they still are.
Okay.
I don't think he's back. I heard he played some last week, but I'm not sure. I think he just played on defense. But I don't. You hear things I don't know. We'll watch the film and see because we'll be trading with them tonight. But yeah, their quarterback was out, and he was a tremendous athlete. But you got to play the game. Their coach was he was one of my coaches when I was at college, so I've known him for a long time. He was a player when I started, and he became a coach. And he's been at Carter, and he's here, and he does a good job.
Woods.
And Coach Woods, Heath Woods, and Coach Montgomery knows him too because he was there. After I left, he was still around when Sam came. But he'll get them going in the right direction. He's they competed, and you just got to play. Who's out there. You can't worry about who's there and who's not because we've had some people not there at different points in the season. We've just got to play. We're not going to make any excuses, but that's they'll be, they've got some young kids. They'll get it going, and he'll do a good job with them.
You had a good traveling crowd tonight.
Yeah, we did.
That was.
We did. I'm glad. These kids, they work hard every day. I get after them. I stay after them. I mean, I'm not going to let them take 1 second. I said, listen, when you start climbing that mountain like you want to do, you'll fall faster than you'll go up. I said, you can have one bad game and fall and cost yourself a lot if you don't keep making improvement. And, we talk about that and, just talk about getting better. I mean, we don't, the games, I mean, I guess they're kind of ugly that we win, but we win in the close games, and that's good. And a lot of, we battle in there. We got another shutout tonight, so that was great on the defensive part for them, and Coach Martin did a good job, and all the other coaches with Coach McDowell and Coach Montgomery up front, and Coach Buttram and Coach Lambert in the secondary. It takes a group effort to do it, and they've done a good job. And I'd say if you guys will just keep them, we'll just keep them down. We'll find a way to score. We've got some athletes on offense, and we've made strides since that first game. I mean, I don't know if you can tell it, but we've made a difference. And so far, now I don't want to jinx, they have a great attitude. I mean, it doesn't seem like we've got a lot of people's plays and they have to take their turn, and they sit in there and they cheer for each other, which that's what you want. I mean, they're happy. I'm glad to see them excited, and I want them to be a team. I want to put everything else aside and don't worry about what stats you have. Don't worry about anything else, but worry about who you play for, and that's it. And so far we've done that. We battled back. That first game wasn't good for us, but we got through it, and we kept our heads, and we made improvement each week, and that's what you want to do. And I'm just glad to be their coach and be around them. I mean, it makes it good to go to practice every day.
100%. I think every week you're seeing improvements in the team. And one thing that we talked about in the pregame that I think we're seeing that is it seems like, and again, I'm like you, I don't want to jinx anything, but it seems like we come out in the second half and we always improve on what the first half was. I mean, that you don't always see that, but it's important when a team comes out of the locker room second half. And that I think that's one of the things that I've noticed about this year that's been a big deal.
Well, Dad always said, around for a long time, the first 5 minutes and the first half and the second half is the most important minutes of the game, basically, especially because something can go bad wrong. You can film the kickoff or have a turnover, like we turned it over last week on the first play. But the kids, I said, don't get down, just keep battling because, they get down. I said, it's a long game. I said, it's one play. I said, you got to make up for it. But yeah, we've done better. I think they're taking coaching. I mean, I don't, I see anything that whatever we tell them, they're trying to do. I mean, sometimes it's not because they don't want to. It's just maybe they can't do it at that point. But they're playing as hard as they can, and I'm proud of them.
Looking forward to getting a home game.
Finally, yes. We've only played one. I told them we've had four away games, even though one's a neutral side. I'm glad to get back home. I'm still working on trying to find us a game in between. Some home games. They ought to get to play as many games as they can. I don't want to miss any. It wasn't our fault, but it happens, I think we'll be glad to get back home. I am. I'm tired of riding that bus everywhere, but we've been good so far, and we just want to keep it up.
All right, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Thanks for coming to see us.
Thank you.
All right. We will take another quick break and then come back and wrap it up. As we tell you once again, the final here from Kodak, it's the Oneida Indians 19 and Northview Academy Cougars 0.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Welcome back to Northview Academy. Big shout out to my MVP Mark for the ibuprofen. I needed that pick me
You
up.
got a bounce in your step now. I've got to put up
appreciate
with
it.
all the way to the house.
Kevin Akers producing tonight for the first time solo. A great job. Toby Garrett, always good on the camera. We appreciate his work. And the Indians come in here and get the big win. And everybody's wondering, who is the First National Bank player of the game? That's what everybody is wondering right now. And
I'm not
and
going.
we're wondering.
Well, you can just wander on until
You're
I
not
get
gonna
good
tell
and
us?
ready to tell you. No, that's we had a lot of players that's had big games tonight.
Yes.
Defensively, we had C.J. King. He had 7 tackles. Hello, darling, and
Xavier Shoemaker. was
Xavier
pushing
Shoemaker
around.
had a quarterback pressure. Several tackles. 1 tackle for loss, and Lorenzo Garcia, he had a bunch of tackles. You had Ryland Duncan, Matthew Brown, 4 tackles, 3 tackles for loss for Matthew Brown tonight. All over the stat sheet on defense, and then on offense, you had them all over the stat sheet as well. There's a bunch out there that you could give it to tonight, John, and if we could give it, to a number of them, we would. But Ben doesn't allow us to do that.
No, Ben's very strict about that.
He's strict about it, and he says you can't give it to the offensive line,
threatened you,
Mark.
threatened you times.
You can't do it. I just won't allow it. And you can't give it to the defensive line or the whole defense,
Right.
Mark, because
This is Ben talking.
Yes, Ben.
Yeah.
Ben says this stuff. It's not me, or I would.
Right.
I'd give it all,
Right.
But tonight's First National Bank player of the game is John L. Tell him.
I think it's Caden Rector.
I think you're right. I think Caden Rector had a well of a football game, throwing the football, running the football. He led our offense up and down the field. And he's just a sophomore, guys. We've got 2 more years, and all the rest this year and 2 more after that.
13 completions to 8 different receivers.
He's a sophomore.
And he threw it 22 times.
Hey.
Yes, he had a pick, but hey.
But
it did can't rattle the rascal.
No, he steps out there. He looks over. He's in control.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. That's his offense, and this is what we're going to do. And you can't rattle him. He'll go out there and throw an interception, and then he'll go right back out and throw, a dart for 40 yards. And he just does such a great job, and so proud of him for getting the First National Bank player of the game.
Well, all right. That sounds good. Rockwood is ahead. They loom in a huge game next week. The next one's always the most important one. The next one is the most important one for sure.
Huge game.
Going into next week, they put up 63 points at last we looked. It may even be more by now against their rival Harriman. So that's who we're going to see 1 week from tonight. That's who you need to see. There's only 2 more home games locked in. We've only had 1 so far. So make sure you're there to support the Indians next week. I'll tell you, there was a ton of people here tonight to support the Indians, and it helped a lot. So we look forward to that matchup. Any final words before we go, gentlemen?
I concur. Be there in a seat next week and enjoy a great game. Cheer on these guys. A lot of hard work into this year so far, and hey, we're still alive for region championship, and it goes through next week. We need that win next week to keep that dream alive.
And if you want to see a football team that's grown every single week and is growing up before our eyes, you need to come and watch this Oneida football team. They're getting exciting, guys. They're getting exciting, and it's coming down to these last 5 football games in this season. Everything's on the line. Region championship, we can play right into it. So come out and watch us.
We can take advantage of that home field with both of these last 2 region games, correct, to secure that region championship. So let's make this a home field advantage.
I'm working on the best pregame interview yet. So I'll just tease that out for you.
I know who it is.
It's not yet, but I'm working on it. So we'll see. Next week it's Oneida and Rockwood. Tonight, the Oneida Indians move to 5-1 on the 2021 season. Oneida is 5-1, heading home to face the Rockwood Tigers. Getting the win here tonight. Your final, as we break away from here, we want to thank Toby Garrett for his work on the camera, Kevin Akers on his production, and, of course, John Strunk, Mark Matthews. This is Tim Smith saying thanks for joining us. The Oneida Indians defeat the Northview Academy Cougars. Your final is Oneida 19 and Northview 0. You've been listening to Oneida Football on the IH Sports Network.